Pauses, quiet, silence. Blake Peebles, king of the idiots, attained this and very little else to speak of, and his starting words drove countless souls to the stream. This silence drove editing Blake to the brink of insanity in pursuit of dreams and wringing his own goddamn neck. This is the time known as the Big Fuckhead Era.
Jump on stream and bring along none of your brain cells. You can use a fucking soundboard and it doesn't matter. Dumbass!
Do that. Okay. There's my microphone. You can hear me now. Come on, desktop audio, please. Like, what are we doing here? All right. Won't you guys say something?
Hello.
Perfect. All right, now they can hear us. Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM, Blake Peebles, and here is your cast. Except for Michael, he's at a rodeo.
What kind of rodeo, Blake?
We don't have to talk about what kind of rodeo.
What's the theming of the rodeo?
We don't have to get into that. Yeah, I don't know. We're here. I can't hear. Well, all right. Thanks, Phoenix. Yeah, we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. But before we begin, I hope against hope that there's some cherished bits or recurring things that we get to hear about.
Guys, we're back!
Yeah!
It's time for another round of What's Chelsea Playing?
Hell
So,
yes.
Remember how, after Tears of the Kingdom came out, I played it and nothing else. And then I think something, probably Baldur's Gate 3, took my attention. Then I went back to Tears of the Kingdom after its 1-year anniversary. Well, guess what 1-year anniversary just happened? So I left Tears of the Kingdom. Still haven't finished it, even though I got all the Korok seeds. But we sure as hell finished our first playthrough for Baldur's Gate 3 with this guy.
Are you, I could kind of see you pointing from his camera, yeah.
Oh.
So are you just like in a cycle of every year you're gonna play Tears of the Kingdom then Baldur's Gate 3, do you think?
I guess so. I feel like it has to happen one more time for it to actually be a thing instead of just a funny coincidence.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure we did we start a new playthrough like immediately after?
Yeah, pretty soon after.
Yeah, pretty soon after.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, it's like a really good game. If y'all haven't tried it, like in case you've been like dragging your feet about it, it's a really good game. Turns out.
I'll have to give it a shot one of these days.
No, Winfield, you can't play that game anymore.
Winfield, good news, it works on the Steam Deck. If you were, because I know you were considering.
Yeah, I mean,
Baldur's Gate.
what better chance to play again? To spend $400 to play another playthrough of Baldur's Gate.
That you can barely see.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Also, you played recently. We played Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You kill a bunch of kids?
We didn't kill any kids. There is a sick open source project, like open whatever OTC, forget what it's called. It's multiplayer Roller Coaster Tycoon. So you and all your friends can all manage a park together. It's a blast. Highly recommend. Works great.
That's
Interesting. Awesome. That could be fun.
That might
Really
be
fun.
like a crab dead situation, actually.
We just can't let Tommy know about Open Transport Tycoon.
That's true.
Let's do it.
Not Open Transport Tycoon.
Once
That
we
will kill you.
stop suffering in Dokapon Kingdom, maybe we can make other people suffer in our
I think
own
you mean
Dokapon Kingdom.
thriving. in
That's right. You're
Dokapon
right. I'm
Kingdom.
in the casino cave having the time of my life. I forgot. That's where we're at. Well, hey, thanks, Chelsea. That was a great bit. I missed it.
This has been another round. Thanks, special guest star Phoenix. What's Chelsea playing?
All right. Well, then I suppose without further ado, we can hop into it. Hello.
Rating what? Sorry.
You're good. I didn't know if I said something wrong. All right, let's do it. I have a recap, and I worked really hard on it, you guys. Our heroes. Last time on Bright Futures, I already messed it up. Last time on Bright Futures, our heroes, on a field trip to Garrick Bastion, took a detour into some nearby magical mountains and ended up slaying a dragon. That's the recap. That's the whole recap. Where we exactly left off, though, is you guys came back to Garrick Bastion, dragon head in tow, and settled down for the night. And it is now Wednesday morning. There are 3 days left of your field trip. You leave Friday night, afternoon, whenever you want, I guess.
All right,
Kinda up to
gang.
you guys. But the morning comes. Your dragon head has been taken away to be taxidermied for you. Averth was excited and worried about what you got up to in the mountains, but is around.
I'm weird about the dragon.
Was he? Yeah, I probably.
He was worried about us. He was worried about us mounting a dragon head.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was like, that's an intelligent creature.
Yeah, he
To
was.
which we responded an intelligent creature that tried to kill us.
And he is around. If anyone wanted to talk to him about what you've been up to, what you should do next, anything at all, he is a resource that is available to you in the next
I believe
room
we
over.
also unlocked the highest tier of quest.
You unlock the second highest tier quest, but
The
yes.
second highest tier.
You can't, I mean, if you were to ask the head of this place, she would tell you that in order to get double S quests, you actually have to go to the headquarters of the Adventurers Guild and get approved by their guild master. So you have the highest tier of quests that you could get unlocked, yes.
Let's just send him the head, and I think it'll probably let him know that we're ready.
Crazy that as effectively teenagers, we probably have more firepower than most humans in this world will have in their life.
Yeah. You're heroes,
Yeah.
though.
That's true.
You go to hero school.
All right. What are we doing, gang? Are we gonna try to do a couple more quests? Do we want to? Here's my thought. It would look really good to knock one of the big quests off the list, right? Like it'd look really good. But we have 3 days.
Do
So
we
three
know
quests.
what our current letter grade is now?
We killed a dragon.
A.
I have to imagine it's at least a B.
Not good enough.
Dragon killing is the average, actually, of a
Not
C.
good enough. Okay.
C
then we
is an
need-
average.
Yeah.
Then we definitely need to do a big one. If that's a
You can,
B.
I mean, you can ask Averth. He might be able to
I
tell
said
you.
at least. Una, I said at least. I said
Even
at least a B.
possibility of a B is terrifying enough. Give me
No.
the high tier.
D's get degrees, Una.
Yes.
Was there a reason that we
Gonna
came
pass
here
out
other
if
than
you
to
say
do
that.
quests on this board?
That was why you came
No,
here.
that's just about it.
Oh yeah, we came here to do quests.
We only have
Oh,
like
well, hang on. We did want to try to get people here to like the Bright Futures Initiative,
I think they like us.
so that if a war breaks out, we were like, here's our opinion on the war, that the common man might be like, oh well, if the Bright Futures say that,
Political
them.
influence.
yes, in a word.
Weren't we also gonna like
That was 2
unseat
words.
the current guard?
We've given them some trouble.
You did. You wrote up a fake quest and put it on the board to go fuck with them.
Yeah, like
If you check the quest board, there may be more.
I'm desperately trying to check the quest
Do we
board
know-
and forgetting
so-
where.
If you click on the Adventurers Guild on the
That's
map.
right. That's the obvious way to do that.
So field trip ends.
That's the only way you
Friday.
can get there. Yeah.
No, I know that. I was flipping through like the compendium, trying to be like, where is it?
Does that mean Friday is a travel day?
You can
Or-
choose.
Mm.
You
Anyone?
you're expected back in classes soon, then the following week. But you could leave on Friday, you could leave on Saturday, but Friday is like the last day of your stay. You have
Did
the
anyone
rooms
take
paid
any-
for through Friday.
Did anyone take any long distance travel spells at level 10 so we could just go home?
Yes.
Yes.
So we could just go back to Kelshar.
You did?
Yeah. Yes. In
Nice.
fact.
I suppose you'd have to know a teleportation circle in Kelshar, but
Well,
There's a
speaking of
lot of
which,
those, I'm pretty sure.
Everett, you did automatically learn one of your 2 automatic teleportation circles, but you had talked to me outside of the game about maybe wanting to talk to Averith about what your other one should be. You could also
I think-
could also just know the one for Kelshar if you wanted.
Cool. Why don't you go talk to Aver?
Cool.
Um.
You'll have to talk to Averith. What's everybody else sort of getting up to while he does that?
I'm reading this adventure. I'm downstairs reading the Adventures Guild board.
Cool.
Yeah,
what-
I'll join.
Let's head down there.
What time of day did we say it was?
It's morning. It's like he just woke up.
It's morning. Okay. I am.
We're eating breakfast and looking at the board.
I'm behind Everett in line to talk to Avery
Okay.
with my coffee and the big blanket, as always.
I mean, he's at a table, so you can both just sort of sit there with
I'm
him.
in line.
Okay, you're just waiting. And he goes, oh, all right. What can I do for you, Everett?
Everett walks over with the Scythe Lord's scythe,
Well,
And,
you've
like,
taken a
tries to,
liking
like-
to that.
tries to like find a way to like put it down on the bench, sort of like doesn't really fit in any direction, and
If you just leaned it, perhaps.
it just looks a little scary. Yeah, okay.
We'll put the
fine.
blade down and lean the
Oh,
half.
blade down. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, no, I like that. And I turn it over and I put it down. Sorry, just getting used to it. So I took I learned teleportation circle.
Ah, good. Very
Yeah,
useful spell.
and I think so as well. I think it's sort of a rite of passage. And I have the one in the Crimean archives, but I wasn't sure about the second one I should take, and maybe it would make sense to take one that's close to home. I mean, that might make sense, but I just wanted to talk to you and see if you had any thoughts on any interesting teleportation circles or very useful ones that you found in your.
Well, when you say useful, what exactly are you looking for, Everett?
Well, obviously, somewhere that you want to be often is a good option, good first option. But maybe there's one that takes you to a cool, creepy castle or like a magical.
Well, as a researcher, I actually have plenty that will take you to strange, old, magical, dilapidated places. If that's what you're looking for, I have many of those.
See, I could be interested in that. Yeah. What do you got?
Well, 4 come to mind. One will take you to the town of Boulderfell, which is a village in a canyon built around an ancient temple that is rumored to predate even the Iluith. Older than some say the gods, but I don't know how true that is. So that's one, but it's out of the way. It's in a mountain range that most people don't go into on the opposite side of the continent. So, well, there's an abandoned circle in the west of Salos. It's a temple now long abandoned, belonging to one of the Dark Beast's greatest opponents, a powerful mage of his era. There is this one's interesting, if a little dangerous. The lair of the last Dracolich. So, not a pleasant place to be, but all sorts of interesting things in there. I haven't had the chance to explore it very much myself. As soon as I found the circle, I had to get out, pressing business. And the last, and this is one of my most precious locations, very few people know how to find this place. It is in the Tower of Egrath the Cloudwalker, the ancient giant sorcerer. I'm sure you're familiar.
Of course, Egreth.
It's just the proto-magician, some say.
Wow, his tower's been found? I didn't even realize that. You found it?
Well, I'm not the only one that knows of it, but I am one of few, and it is a secret location. So if I were to give you this circle, don't be telling people where it is. It is very remote, I will say. Probably won't be very useful for you in terms of getting around, but the secrets inscribed in the very walls of that place, I mean, they're enough to make an Exosortologium member jealous.
I had thought to take the Crimean Archives since, I knew it so well, but now that you mention this, I think it would be kind of more useful for me to have a way to get to Kelshar. And also, I really want to go to this tower. Could you teach me the way to get to the Tower of Egrath?
I absolutely could, yes. And he starts inscribing some stuff out for you that you can copy down.
Cool. And I'll just can the Crimean Archives and I'll
cool. Take Kelshar, the Kelshar Teleportorium, or whatever I called it. We haven't been there for so long, I don't even remember what Kelshar is like. It's been a real world year since we've been to Kelshar.
Are we just gonna be like I feel like Kelshar is gonna be really weirded out by a bunch of unauthorized people just dropping into the teleportation.
You guys are the
circle.
heroes of Kelshar, if I need to remind you. That is your moniker over there.
Yeah, but imagine if you ran a train station and a train you had never seen before just pulled up.
Yeah, that's just heart.
That's true. That is what that game is. Una, he turns to you and he says, what is it I can help you with?
Observe
Una?
my
Hey,
tactics.
thanks for the subbage, Tommy. 50 months.
That's so long.
That sucks, dude. That's actually such a bummer. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I want to go to bed. Like. Una, what is it that you wish to speak about?
Maybe. Okay, two options. We can go up to a room to discuss this, or I lore dump you everything telepathically and you can't say anything.
That won't work, the second one.
Oh, okay.
If you remember.
Right.
But we can absolutely go somewhere private to speak about this. And he says, well, Everett, best of luck. Do be careful heading to that tower. It's quite old. And I'm not the only one who has access to it. So there might be some other very powerful individuals there. So be careful. But do enjoy it. Lots of great things.
I flip the staff around, just sort of like accidentally kind of swing it near his face.
No!
Like,
Right!
Sorry, it's a little big. I'm working on it.
Yes, no, do practice with that. As he turns and goes back upstairs to his room with Una in tow. Get up there, closes the door, and he says, yes, what? We'd briefly spoken before, so I think I know the general idea of what you wish to talk about.
Yeah. Okay. I cast Lore Dump.
Cool.
Talking about talk with Lord Steadyhand. Talking about communing with the maces. What I saw in there.
Is there anything you're not telling him?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Honestly. And I don't think I had told him that I have, like, a mental map of exactly where to go.
Cool.
Yet.
You let him
So
know
I
that as well.
I hesitate to share it, because I think it's the thing that freaks her out the most right now, besides everything. I think that's the last thing she says after, like, maybe being quiet for a minute.
Oh. Lore dump is what I do when I read a long Reddit post while pooping. Blake, read this out loud on stream. Yeah, okay, Phoenix. Cool, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. Anytime, you know? Anytime.
You have to make a witty remark about my RP, don't ya?
Right. So, first of all, I'm very sorry that this is happening to you. But
It's fine.
well, I have personally had a few run-ins with the Mage Tyrant in my time, the one who seemed to sever the link for Lord Steadyhand. I have been to his demesne, I suppose would be the best way to describe it. And I could take you all there, or just you. It would not be an easy trip, but with me, I hope it wouldn't be a deadly trip. If you were to sever your connection, I imagine this would save you from the mental attacks, but even if you were to do that, he would likely still come after those, if they are what you say they are. I know that the policy for your school is to let you solve your own problems, but I think sometimes that's a bit irresponsible, and this is the sort of situation where I will help at any point of this process. If you want me to take those maces, keep them hidden and safe, and have the resources of the Sortilegium defend them, I'll do that. If you want me to take you to the Mage Tyrant, I'll do that. If you want me to go with you, to the Underdark, and he grimaces pretty heavily, and stop this at its core, I will be there.
Mage Tyrant is the thing that's down there, right?
The Mage Tyrant is the guy who made the Greyblight, ostensibly. Very powerful mage who just made this entire region completely unlivable.
Yes.
The thing that's down there is Gul'dak and the Cloud of Devastation and all the servants of it and him.
Family.
Yeah. But it sounds like you know the way, which would be good, because I certainly don't know my way through the Underdark. And some of the guides are quite expensive down there. The best guide, actually, just passed away, unfortunately. Real shame.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I hesitate to say I don't care. But a big part of me doesn't care. But I know I should care.
When you say you don't, what about it do you not care about? The fact they're coming for you, or?
No.
You are quite formidable as a group. I'm sure you could hold your own, but this is an ancient power.
Right. Okay, maybe I think truly what it is I, for once, maybe in my super long life, don't know what to do.
That's...
And it's made me be more nihilistic than ever.
That's, unfortunate. He has the expression of an adult who doesn't know how to deal with these emotions. Just like, he knows he has to be here, but he clearly doesn't know how to help.
That's the beauty. I don't have emotions anymore. I'm choosing to feel nothing.
I think historically that's been a bad choice. Just generally, I mean, I don't want to speak to your experience, but in my research, but if that's what you want, then you do that, I suppose.
I don't know what I want, Aver. That's the point.
Well, I'll tell you what will happen if you do nothing. Is they will come for you until you are dead.
Cool.
Or you defeat them, but I feel like you don't want to be fighting on the back foot, always looking over your shoulder.
is there a scenario where if they come to us, we have home field advantage?
At Hagen? Probably not, but that is a good idea. To
Don't
lure
want to bring them anywhere, because then...
Right, with innocence, but if you found a place that you could fortify and prepare and perhaps have advantageous conditions against a creature such as this, that would certainly shift things to your side. This creature, this cloud of devastation, is celestial in nature. So areas of the opposite affectation would likely weaken it considerably. I mean, those places also not terribly pleasant, but if you have a connection to, say, the Hells or the Shadowfell or anything like that, then that could be a good way to deal with this on your terms, or terms that aren't good for Gul'dak and its minions. That's
I'm wondering if...
clever idea.
Could you explain something to me? I mean, I guess it's a given. You explain a lot of things.
I'm a teacher, I suppose. Sort of.
I guess, look, I didn't grow up in a religious family. We acknowledged that, like, yeah, there's things out there that we don't understand, but, and I guess now knowing my family's history, it kind of makes sense that we didn't talk about those things. But in my mind, celestial meant good. And is that not?
That's the common parlance, and a lot of the celestial energy of this world does sway in that direction. The celestial beings that wish good on this world tend to be quite active. Those good aligned gods. But their kin, who wish ill, the god of tyranny, is also a celestial. Of course, it's easier to convince creatures of infernal and dark nature to do things for cheaper, things that might align themselves with an evil god's intentions. A lot harder to convince other celestials to do that sort of thing, at least for cheap, or for what they're willing to give. But no, celestial doesn't mean good, it simply means of the gods. And unfortunately, the thing that you're dealing with is very much of the gods and very much not good. Though, from what you've told me and some research I have been able to do, it seems that it was supposed to be good. That was the intention. In fact, it was supposed to be good that consumed evil, but you eat too many rotten apples and you start to rot yourself.
I can fix him.
But it sounds like you do have a stalwart ally. The other being within those maces, seems to want to contain this evil in any way possible. I mean, I am no expert on the divine machines at all. But
do you know an expert?
I could find one. This is ancient knowledge, to be fair. This is stuff that there's not a lot of record on, but
not in any books.
Well, it's in some books, not books you're just going to find around, though. But I happen to be part of a rather influential organization, so I could find an expert for you.
That might be the last piece, or one of the last pieces. That would be great.
Think of one now, but I don't know. He might be hard to convince to speak to. And what's your opinion on the undead?
What form?
Well, most of the people that know much of anything about the divine machines that I know of have been around since they were being made. Which means they've found alternative means of life. He's a lich.
Oh. Okay.
It's not the lich you're thinking of.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of any liches in particular. It's just I don't do well with ghosts.
Oh no, he may have some ghosts with him. He's a lich, but he himself is not a ghost. I'll look for other leads as well, but that is one I can think of. I could tell you how to find him and send a letter. I can't contact him from here. He's a bit hard to reach, but would that help?
Yeah. Anything helps. Because we're not trucking down to the Underdark right now. But I do also get the sense that I'm on some kind of time crunch. I just don't know what that crunch is.
Yes. I imagine only the being in those mesas could tell you any more. But
yeah, he said. Oh yeah, I told you. He said I was too soon.
Yes, he gave you some sort of riddle, right?
To call upon him when something with dark and light. It was very on theme. I have to go. I have to scroll a bit. They'll drop their bars when it's too dark for light and can't hear thoughts from afar.
Well, can't hear thoughts from afar. I don't know if you have all experienced this yet, but when he sort of points out the window towards the mountains, it's hard to hear thoughts from afar, magically, within that range of mountains.
Guys, we gotta get out of here. Nope. Okay.
What sorry, I may be interpreting this wrong as well, but it sounded like he wanted you to try speaking to him again under those conditions.
Right. Dark. Too dark for light. Aw, should we have done that back in the fucking dead house? Fuck.
Might have been a place that fit that prophecy. Could have been.
Where was the quest marker, Blake?
I'm sure there are others though, if you wanna.
We're chill with the peeps in there though. We know them.
Yeah, you're buddies. The other thing I will say before I take my leave is, I like your idea, bringing them to you in a place that you can take advantage of that. I'll see what I can do about this contact of mine, getting you in contact with them. But I would recommend you look for a place of infernal or dark influence to lure this creature into. If you have any connections to anything like that, anyone you know who has connections to anything like that, perhaps seek them out. Because that is a clever idea.
Okie dokie.
I'm afraid I couldn't. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
It's fine.
I hope I've helped a little.
Yeah. 100. Yes, you did.
Feel free to come back if there's anything more. When I'm around, I'm always available.
Thank you.
Of course. I hope you find success with your nihilism. Oh, yes, that too.
That too.
Or find a different philosophy to follow if you want. Just if you want.
Bye.
You know? It's entirely up to you. I'm not a guidance counselor by any means. I just,
Una confesses nihilist.
to the probably the one authority figure who cannot help you with that at all. Any other teacher, they'd probably have some good advice. Avery's like, I don't know, man. I'm a research scientist. Like, what do you want from me? All right, cool. What's up with the rest of the gang down?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So we picked up a couple of gems from this dragon horde.
Yes, you did.
What's the deal with selling those? Are those full price? Do I get half price? Should I drop them off at a specific shop?
You could probably get full price if you sell them at fog free markets. And by probably, I mean definitely.
I would like to do so.
Cool.
So I guess it'll be easiest just to delete them and then
just add the
actually
gold.
go sell them, or just can I just add the
You
gold?
just go add the gold. If you already have that listed, right? All the gold and stuff, the values.
Okay, I do. Yes,
Great.
I do. They have it listed. Although I'm assuming they're all the same. I think they're all the same for this tier of gems.
They might be. I can check the horde again.
Nah, they are all the same.
Cool.
Okay, how many am I? All right, question for the group here. If Tether's not here for divvying up this gold, does she get a cut, or is it just who's here?
Tether's sleeping.
Okay.
She just sold the dragon's heart for a huge amount of money, so don't worry about cutting her in. I also know Michael would definitely, in character, say no. Tether
Her
does
cut
not
would
take
probably
any
go
go.
Her cut would
Guys
go to
dumped
Septon
so
anyways.
much money.
Everyone can add an additional 2,200 gold from these gems.
Thank you.
Also, if you are like me and tracking the weight of money, you are all definitely over encumbered, and I will carry everyone's gold since I have 600-pound carry weight. I don't think I have a big chest full of
I don't
think I'm over encumbered. I think what are the thresholds?
It depends on your strength score.
No, I mean there's 2 thresholds visible on Foundry, and I don't know what they refer to.
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. Let me see.
Una does have
There's
a
one
back
of-
folding, so she's probably not over encumbered anyway.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
There's one at the 1/3 mark, and there's one at the 2/3 mark of this bar at the bottom.
Yeah. Let's see. Carry weight.
It also doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead.
It totally
I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there that
Very
I'm not
important.
enforcing that at all. So
If you're, that's the variant.
Look, if
encumbrance
that's something you
rule.
want to do, don't pull us into
This
this.
is
No.
definitely something I want to do.
yeah, you're welcome to. I'm not gonna enforce it on anybody though.
I'm doing it.
Does proficiency
alright.
in athletics help with carry weight?
Sure.
It
Yeah.
does not.
House rule,
Oh,
yeah.
What is this homebrew? Garbage.
Oh wait, did I get
Actually, if
more
you're proficient,
expertise?
if you're proficient in athletics, you have half your carry weight. Actually,
You have what?
yeah, you lose carry weight. So that's my new
Well,
homebrew.
what if you have expertise in athletics?
Tripled.
Oh, fuck.
I just realized I might get more expertise at level 10, and I didn't take it.
You might. Should
I'll
check
double
that.
check that.
Pierre's coming back.
Exciting.
She is grinning. She has lots of bags full of random stuff and trinkets she bought in the markets. And she is like, I have never had this much money. I have never bought this much stuff. Have you guys seen these markets? Like, we could buy everything.
Hands over to Shandi wearing a completely new set of armor, new shield, new
Hell
boots, new
yeah.
gloves.
You pan over to Everett and he's not there, it's just a goblin.
Yeah, Everett is wearing the hyper-realistic goblin mask that actually turns him into a goblin.
Wait, what are people wearing right now?
Septon looks exactly the same. It's as if he has bought nothing.
You bought one
I'm pretty
thing,
sure
right?
what he. Yeah, but it's like I
Yeah,
can put it in my
it's
pocket.
that
Like
big.
you can.
Okay, Una looks the same except now completely hopeless.
So the same.
You know, if any, like perception check DC 20. See how dark Una's eyes have gotten.
Yeah, if you want.
When you look sad.
You don't know me.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not saying I know you. You just look like a sad person.
That's my face.
Okay, well, it looks sad.
Is that just what you say to people?
No, just sad people.
Perception check DC 20. Here we go. I have a plus
That's
0 to
like-
perception.
He's rolling at 20 on this.
Oh.
There's like
Roll
a lot of.
19.
I mean, oh. There's a lot of sad people in the world. You just say that to them immediately?
Yeah. You're
Wow.
one of them.
Okay, well,
You are one of the sads of all time.
well.
Oh shit, I missed an item. I'm
If
gonna buy
you were carrying around the burdens that I carry.
it. Okay, hold that. Wait. Oh, I know how to fix this. I pull the Oni mask that I bought at the market out of my bag, and I put it just on Una.
No, wait, I do not consent to this.
No, it's great. It's great.
No, I'm dodging out of the way.
All right, yeah. You make a touch attack, I guess.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
This isn't a grapple check.
Yeah, I guess it
Where's
would
my
be.
shit?
I'm making a grapple check.
Yeah.
Acrobat, a backflip.
You gotta say what you got. I can't see it.
Oh, I got an 18.
Fuck, 15.
You got a mask on
Get
your
over here,
face
Una.
now. You
I
got
got
like
it.
a weird ogre mask on your face.
What's
now.
it do to me?
Nothing. Just
Nothing.
you have a creepy demon face mask.
That's
like an
better?
Oni- I think you look pretty fearsome now. Does it make you feel better?
No,
All right, I'll take it back.
thanks. I can't believe you just said my face looks better as an ogre face.
I said it looks more fearsome. Look at this thing. It's horrific.
You get okay.
What?
What else are people wearing?
Oh, I got new earrings.
Cute.
Which ones are they? Just because I'm curious.
I got the earring of the Sandwalker.
Oh, nice.
It's
Do
a
they
golden
match?
Earring.
Do they match with mine?
Wait, did
Septon
you
has
not
on
see
the. No, Septon's just always had the ear cuffs
Yeah.
from what's his name, or not always, but
What's his name? Fucking
from
Elias. His name is
Elias.
Your sweet little.
A set of
Right.
a set of elven ear cuffs carefully crafted with an intricately woven gold right wiring. Are we matching now?
The gold wiring. Mine are. Well, I'm just looking at the picture here. Let's see. Golden earring forged by the craftsmen of Dathair to assist their travels through the sea. Okay, blah 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 blah. No description here besides golden.
You can pick.
I don't know, Blake, what they look like. We make it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
We both have gold on our ears.
We both got gold earrings, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the picture though. This has little red gems.
I thought it looked
inlaid.
pretty cool. Yeah.
I got little red inlaid gems on mine. Yeah, earring bros. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Shandi's just wearing armor made from dragon scales now, and he's got a big black shield, and actually his boots are the same. He just got. You notice there's a new pair of boots outside his room, but he's not wearing them yet.
Big, thick, dwarven-looking boots. Yeah.
I have a
And Everett's a
clarifying
goblin.
question.
It's a goblin right now. Yeah.
And Everett's a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I put this scary mask on Goblin Everett.
He's now wearing 2 masks.
Spooky.
Awesome.
How's it feel?
It's a lot of new sensations. I'm a goblin, and I'm spooky. I guess I've always been a little spooky.
Yeah.
Can I pull off the mask that he put on me, or she put on me, and look at it?
Yeah. Scary.
Cursed, you can't pull it off.
Ah!
It's the cat ears all over
It's the
again.
cat ears. Somehow Phoenix went out and bought the cursed cat ears again.
I put it on, and then I pick up my scythe.
Oh yeah, he looks
I'm ready.
he looks wild right now.
That's awesome. Holy shit. We gotta get you in like a dark alleyway.
What does my scythe look like again?
Huge black scythe, long blade that's kind of tainted red from the heart blood of an immortal creature.
Hell yeah.
Blake, I have a question about this relentless old belt.
Yes.
It says I may take an additional attack action. Is that like if I have multi-attack, I get both of them?
Yep.
And then it says for each time you use this feature per day.
Mhm.
Does that mean each time I use it, I gain another level of exhaustion, or each time I use it, I gain a level of exhaustion equaling the number of times I've used this item per day?
Each time you use it, you get another level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So like first time you get
Yeah.
1, second time you get 2, so on and so forth.
It's a logarithmic. It just
Yeah,
keeps-
it's exponential. Use it 3 times, you're fucking dead.
Exactly. Well, okay. The wording could go either way.
No, the good,
Well, I
good,
figured it.
good clarifying question. I'm glad you asked.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna take my mask back, and I'm gonna also pull out the 2 hunks of Dural stone that I carried down from the mountains. I'm like, do we need these for anything? Or am I
Well, you
sure-
already gave one of them away, I believe, because that was
I
a
gave one of
quest.
them away.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give away the Dural stone, but I still have the cooler Dural stone.
that's true.
I don't remember the difference.
You killed the guy to get the cooler drill stone. The other one you just picked up
Oh.
off the ground.
Yeah, I got the sweet Dural stone. What are we doing with it? I guess I could like keep carrying it around. I mean, like,
Could we find somebody to like make it into a thing?
oh
Absolutely.
yeah, that'd be a pretty cool thing.
What Durlstone? Oh, we could get matching rings.
That'd be
Wait, well,
No.
No.
I don't
What?
think that's a good idea.
Okay, matching and covering
Durlstone.
foot.
We learned
Magic.
Durlstone makes magic. It's like a magnet for magic.
Well, if it's not enchanted, it's just easily
Like, we could-
enchantable.
It could like
Ah,
give us like buffs against magic attacks or something. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say if we're wearing Durlstone
Matching
and someone casts magic at us, it would
Bing
go to the
bong.
ring.
If you were
No,
wearing,
it would
Do
not
it.
bounce off.
Do
if
it
you were wearing raw
wrong.
Durlstone, yes, but Durlstone takes to enchantment very easily, so you could use that to make a series of rings to do something.
Is there
For a
perhaps
lot
an
cheaper.
enchanter in town?
There is a wizard tower with a magic lady in it. There's also a stone carver in town, who previously made the late great, oh god, what's his name? He just died. It's Mr. Stoneman.
Oh, Argonetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, the late great Argonetti. He made him sexy.
I still think it'd be great if we had Durlstone Magneto helmets that shut out like interference and scrying and things.
You probably don't have enough Durlstone in that hunk for everybody to get a helmet, but you could make a helmet out of that probably.
Guess I could go up to the mountain and carry down like another 20 hunks.
Rings are probably a better idea. Do we do a bunch of circlets?
Whoa!
Could be cool.
Hey, thanks for the raid. Long time no see. Welcome on in.
Alright, a circlet will possibly get in the way of my sick new
That's
glass.
true. Does anyone already have on fucking headgear?
Yes. I say with my 2 masks on.
Your
Okay, so
hyper-realistic goblin mask?
Rings are the way to go.
Una actually did get new glasses. Thank you, Blake.
Yes.
She's got dark vision now, baby.
There you go. There it is.
Goggles on.
It looks like an owl mask,
It
but
does.
over like steampunk goggles. Caw. Or I guess hoot hoot, motherfucker.
Yo, Una, sweet Hooters.
No. No. No.
What? It's piercing. It's fine.
You take a level of exhaustion.
Alright.
Look. Out of game, I told Phoenix that Una might flirt with Pier more, and now he's milking it. Can't push it, babe. Can't push
Not. That's just what Pierce says. She'd say that to anybody.
it. Anyway,
I do actually believe that, yeah.
within 10 minutes, you said, "Hey, you look sad." Nice tits.
Here, what's the
Pierre's social skills maybe not like on par with society.
She's
10. I have a 10 charisma. That's very average.
All right, yeah, fair. Cool. So you all got your cool new stuff, but you were looking through the quests. Any of those quest board quests looking interesting?
all right.
Any quests on there that involve beating stuff up? Because that's the kind of
Yeah.
stuff I'm into.
There
All
are
of the
several.
new S tier quests involve the Greyblight.
But
Is
what
that
now?
something we want to get into on the final day, the final 3 days of being here?
Well, the test subjects doesn't involve
We
going into the Greyblight. It just involves getting the shit out of us
It
again.
explicitly says
Does
this
it?
involves entering the Greyblight.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read the end. I just read the start.
You gotta read the fine print. That's how they get you.
There is another. You
Um,
notice there's another quest put up by the Kitesworn.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Seems that a bunch of ne'er-do-wells have been messing with them recently for no reason. So they're trying to re-up their
reason.
original quest.
No reason. Fuck them.
Okay.
They're part of a. They're part of a guy who's trying to take over the country. Fuck them.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, there's some ones that aren't the S rank stuff. There's a couple. There's one from the couriers. There's a bunch.
We could also try to enter the lists. In the stadium. See if they'll let us fight. That could be fun.
all right.
3 days. You're gonna make a name for yourself in professional sports.
Oh, I'd
Well,
fight in an arena.
I'll wear a different mask every time, so I'll keep them on their toes. They won't know.
That'd be really funny if you entered as the
Actually,
goblin.
We should enter both. We should enter both sides of a tournament bracket, and then when we win all the way to the championship, we reveal that we were the same. That we're on both sides of the fight.
As much as this
That's a
idea is
fast way to
great,
get-
you do know that that's not how the arena works here. It's not like an open tournament. It's sports. There's
Yeah,
teams
but we
already.
could ask.
That would also be very bad show because everybody be excited for the final round and then they don't get to see it. I don't know if that plays with the audience well.
Might be bad booking. Yeah, you're right.
Bad
Fair
PR.
enough.
Get people all hyped up for a fight, then doesn't happen. I mean,
I think that's for pay-per-view refunds, dude.
yeah, tickets.
Also,
Those are called, I think.
Yeah.
At some point, I would like to go back to the Durlstone Mountains. Think of it as a camping trip. For fun.
I'll go camping.
How many days
Here
is it
and
gonna
I will
take us?
like a night.
I will remind you that your original plan was to go around the mountains to get here and go through the mountains to get home. So, you could do that.
Yeah.
Sure, we could do that on the way home.
Hey, you guys have
Um,
a spare room for me back at your school?
Yeah, you can
I
have,
believe we do.
Yeah, we tend to just pick up people all the time. I don't think it'll be an issue.
We have the crime room.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
crime room, yeah.
Oh, great. I'll sleep in the crime room.
I'll need to move the bed back in, but it's not a
Happened in
problem.
the crime room.
Crime. No, it's where we would go
Is
to
that our
plan.
conspiracy room?
Yeah.
It's where we go to
Wait,
plan
That's where our
schemes.
conspiracy board is. And
But we
stuff?
can plan schemes in other rooms, unless you want us to plan schemes in your room.
Scheme away.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
bed is currently in Septon's room, but I can move it back.
Honestly, getting fresh eyes on the conspiracy board would be a huge help.
Would be helpful. I will say, what do we know about the Greyblight? Because I don't know if I remember all the
Yeah.
knowledge. I don't know how much Septon has on
I mean,
it.
you haven't asked too closely, unless you want to go for it, Everett. Yeah.
History check.
Okay.
Nice.
22.
Yeah. From what you know, the Greyblight is a magical blight of some kind. That, theoretically, the Mage Tyrant caused way back when, several hundred years ago. That manifests as this big gray fog that covers this area and continues to spread. Any living creatures that come in contact with the Greyblight become blighted. If their whole bodies are covered with the blight, they basically become nests for these creatures called the Grey Beasts, which are like, they're born of the Greyblight that like comes then out of them. So if you get in the Greyblight and you get blighted, you become a nest that spews more Greyblight, and Grey Beasts are born from. There's no cure for the Greyblight that anybody knows of. And it's not deadly unless it actually like gets you. So a lot of the people you see around in the Adventurers Guild and the Order, the Knights, will have parts of them are blighted. So like you'll see patches of an arm that is just like colorless and gray. Sometimes you'll see, I mean, there's blight stains on, I think, Tether's new armor, or maybe Una's new armor, I don't remember. The crawling armor, whoever got that.
Me.
Yeah, so there's like some blight stains on that where it's just like weirdly colorless, and monochromatic in spaces. You have seen some people around with fully blighted limbs, and those limbs seem non-functional. So that's what you know about the Grey Blight, and you know that the Order of the Paling Flame, their fire, the Paling Flame itself, is the only thing that can kill Grey Beasts.
Okay, because I'm reading this very upsetting one about this person who is their son is blighted, and they want us to do something. And I was wondering if things like spells that would like keep a body from decaying would keep the Grey Blight from happening, but it doesn't sound like that's like a similar thing.
Yeah, I mean, because they're not dead
it sounds
yet.
Like the person doesn't die when the Grey Blight activates or spreads
they
the
don't die till
contagion.
Later. Yeah. So probably not. There may be some spells that cure the Grey Blight, but no one knows any. I mean, you'd imagine a wish spell could, because a wish spell can do fucking anything, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Easy, find a wish spell.
Just find a wish spell.
So easy.
I mean, Genie Town is just north of here.
Is it called Genie Town?
Sure, man.
Hell yeah. Hells yeah.
It can be.
Put it on the map. Put it on the map.
It's on the map.
I'm putting it on the map as Zymor as
Come on
Genie
down
Town.
to Genie Town.
It's in the desert.
Where is it? What? The Bronze Palace? Where is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's Genie Town.
Gotta go to Genie Town. Do they all talk like Robin Williams? Blake, I need to hear it.
I don't think I could do that. I think DM skill issue on that one.
I wonder if we shouldn't do this searching in symbols mission. It is very dangerous, but it would be pretty glorious to get to the bottom of the Greyblight, and also that's a lot of cash.
Which one is that? That's the... Oh, yeah. We go in and we have...
The only issue there is the time constraint. Can we get it done in 3 days?
You'd have to. The one thing you do know about the Greyblight is that the temple, the order, the farthest they can get into the blight is 24 hours before they all start dying. So
skill issue.
The other thing is that we picked the end of our day, like our field trip, when we still thought we were gonna have to walk back.
It's true.
So if we needed to stay longer for some reason, we have like 3 or 4 days that we could stay before I can just get us there pretty quick.
So it sounds like we'd have to head into the Greyblight, make contact with some group, and move back out then.
Yeah.
You could go talk to the quest giver for more information, but
I just think
I wouldn't mind hearing what that's about.
I just think that we'll have a lot more to say to this lady, Beverly, if we do that mission first.
I mean, guys, I'll be real. We've done a lot. If we only want to have one mission for the next few days, that's probably fine. Like, I don't think we need to go crazy with missions for the rest of this time.
I'd be fine with the expedition.
Or at least hearing more about it.
Yes.
I'm all in. I think. Yeah.
I also really want to know what this Jouster's Nightmare is about. This section left blank.
It's a little worrying, but like...
I mean,
But
the
if we're trying
body
to
of the quest
secure-
just says, please help. So,
We're trying to secure an A+. We should tackle at least one S rank, I feel like.
I say we go for the S rank about the expedition, unless we start talking to them and it sounds genuinely impossible.
cool.
Works for me.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys can make your way on up.
You're right back.
Make your way on up to the Embers Ward, and you can make your way on up to the barracks. You head over to the Unicorn Company barracks, and you see out front two figures. One of them is a drow getting fitted for an eye patch, and the one fitting the eye patch on is a wiring halfling woman with a large patch of gray skin along the left side of her face and neck. She is wearing the cape that you associate with captains, knight captains of the Order of the Paling Flame.
Hello.
Hello. What can Unicorn Company do for you?
Well, we're here to ask about the quests you posted, the Adventurers Guild.
Adventurers Guilds. Good. She turns to the drow who she just fit an eye patch on. Says a few low words. Taps the shoulder and sends her inside. Says, "I'm Captain Vittlespurner. I'm the one who put the quest out there. Are you sure you're all S rank level adventurers?"
Oh, yes, I'd say so.
I just don't want to send a
look
bunch of
at
kids to die in the Greyblight.
I'm a goblin.
Okay.
He's not, well,
All right.
sort of.
I mean,
But yes, we're more than capable.
Well, if you had access to the quest, then I guess you are.
we took down a dragon a couple days ago, all right?
Oh, you the folks who did the dragon? I heard about that as soon as we got back. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. What we do?
So, yeah, Unicorn Company, we just returned last night from a failed expedition. Let's put it clearly. We were going on just a regular patrol. We were going to try to get to one of the ruined villages. But we were attacked by a particularly ferocious patch of gray beasts pretty early on into what was meant to be a prolonged inquest into the Blight, one of our first in a while. We lost several members, and we had to turn back. But once we got back, I received a message from our Knight Enchanter. We thought he had died, but the message said that he and two of his companions were injured but alive, and weirdly in the care of non-blighted individuals near the site of the battle, which isn't possible. The Order is the only ones. Well, I guess the Imivab's doing something. They've been testing something recently, but the Order is, as far as I know, the only ones who can venture into the Greyblight and come back alive, and also those we give our supplies to in order to do that from the Adventurers Guild. So this feels wrong to me, but I can't leave a soldier behind if it is in fact true. The Unicorn Company is in no shape to go back out there anytime soon.
Did you receive you said you received a letter?
Magical message. He's a wizard. He's a Knight Enchanter.
And then,
which is rare.
But then you didn't get any more messages?
That's the last one we received.
Huh.
Last night.
Does the Greyblight interfere with magical communication?
No, but those do. She points off towards the mountains.
Right.
In short ranges, we're pretty alright at it, but that's why I can't say for sure that message was the last he sent before he died, or it's the last one that's actually gotten to us. But I don't want to leave soldiers to become nests. It's a fate worse than death, if I don't have to. But I can't bring my company back down in there. We took heavy losses beyond just them, and the other companies are all on their particular patrols and duty, so I can't ask any of them to do it. One thing I will say, and this, I don't know, you've been around, the last thing he said in his message is the circle was the key. So I don't know if that rings any bells to you.
Interesting.
Can we do any kind of check for that, Blake? Or...
Yeah, you make a history check or Arcana check or whatever. One of them
Just quote the
intelligence
sheet.
checks.
Oh, where'd I go? What's my Arcana? They're the same.
Nice.
12.
It doesn't ring any specific bells. It's the kind of cryptic thing that you feel like you've probably heard in several places before, but not anything that rings like a specific piece of knowledge for you. So that's the situation, and what I'd be asking you is to head down. The attack occurred 6 hours march from south of Flametender's Gate. Give you a map. It's a pretty straight shot, but it's a little disorienting in the Greyblight if you've never been in there before. Go down in there, find him, or find evidence that him and his allies are no longer with us, and let me know what you know about these non-blighted individuals, because that is perplexing. Of course, we'd be providing you with supplies to last 24 hours in the Greyblight without becoming a nest yourselves, as part of the it's part of the thing. That's not payment that's necessary, unless you all have a way to go through the Greyblight that I don't know about. In which case, I got a different job for you. It's tell me what the fuck that is.
No, we'll take the supplies for sure if we do it.
My chaplain, she needs to recover a little bit, but give her an hour, and she could be ready to walk you through the ritual of preparation for the Greyblight.
Cool.
Out of curiosity, other than the blight itself, what's the main threat out there? Grey beasts?
Grey beasts. Yep, it's pretty much the only threat out there. Nothing else alive, at least, can make it through the blight without becoming a nest for them.
And Grey beasts, I don't think we've ever encountered them. Is that are they monstrosity, beast, undead?
They're aberrations.
Okay.
And there are as many different types of Grey beasts in that blight down there as there are animals in the rest of the world. They are different, always horrifying. Also, they don't die. Those weapons you have, and she points at all of you, they're not going to do a lot down there. We'll supply you with some weapons that will do a lot, but they might not be the ones that you're used to.
What about magical damages?
They don't care much for that either.
As in it hurts them, or as in it doesn't do anything?
Well, it hurts them, it won't kill them. Weapons, the only thing that can kill these creatures is the fire of the paling flame. And we have weapons that attune to that and deal. You could wield the flame that way. We provide those with you, but magic, mundane weapons, magic weapons, anything else, it's non-lethal to them. You knock them out, but they don't stay down for long unless you kill them. And the only way to destroy a nest is with the paling flame as well.
Well, do we think we take this one?
Take your time to think about it. It's a lot. It's a difficult quest, and I feel bad sending a bunch of kids to go down in the Greyblight, even if you are S-rank level adventures. My chaplain needs an hour minimum before she could help in any way, so take your time and think about it, but I would appreciate it if you could.
How do the gray beasts sense things? Can they just hear? Do they see?
Well, they're made of the same stuff that the blight is. So our predominant theory is they sense disturbances in the fog. They can be their senses can be disoriented. Magical ways. Sometimes we distract them by throwing stuff, but hiding doesn't tend to work too well.
Gotta do the little sand dance from Dune.
Yeah, you have to walk with no rhythm. That's the only way to avoid the gray beasts.
You have to walk with the fog. Do not disturb the fog.
All right, team, what do we think?
Sounds possible, and I'm in.
I think let's do it.
Agreed.
I'm in.
All right.
Septa doesn't sound so sure.
He's a little unsure, but we'll see.
Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't say that.
So a fate worse than death, I think, is the worst that could happen.
Well, I guess we just wait around for an hour until.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do while an hour passes. Yeah.
Strategize.
Shandi's gonna do an hour of calisthenics to get ready.
Who in the Adventurers Guild is the person we go to, like, just with general questions? Like,
what's her name?
I have a question about how the board works.
Yeah, it's the lady that you've been talking to, whose name is Serena. Serena, the bar keep. She's in charge of this branch.
Was that Serena?
Yeah, Serena.
Cool.
Betvan.
I'm gonna go up to her and ask, hello.
Hey.
As part-time, kind of temporary members of the
Oh, you're not
Adventurers
temporary.
Guild?
You're part of it now.
Cool. Are we allowed to get access to information gained from quests we don't take? Can we request that?
I guess it depends. It depends on the quest, but sure. I mean, most people are willing to share around the place. What are you looking for in specific?
So the quest Abnormal Corpse is intriguing to me.
Yes.
But we don't have time to take care of it. So I'm wondering if anyone picks it up, if they could send me any information they gain from it.
I'll ask whoever takes it to write a report. I can't promise they will, but I'll ask for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
The Greyblight, and maybe this is just I just have looked at it, but I don't think I have.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry.
A goblin!
Oh,
I don't recognize you.
I take off my.
Ah! Oh! Whoa!
I put it back on.
Whoa!
Sorry. I was just a little trinket I picked up in town. I was wondering, the Greyblight, is it very thick? As in, if I were, say, 40 or 50 feet above the ground, would I not be able to see the ground?
Yeah. Yes. I've never been in myself, but people say that it's there's very limited visibility too far around you in any given direction in there.
I just will not take Arcane Eye in that circumstance. Thanks.
Yeah.
Put my map back on.
Whoa.
What? We just need a big old gust of wind.
I mean, yeah, actually. Anything else anybody needs from me? Alright. I'll make a report. I'll ask him to make a report. Good luck with... If you're going to the Greyblight, good luck.
Thank you. We'll see if I'm alive to get that report.
Yeah, I'm not
Ayo.
counting on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
Fine.
okay. Cool. All right. If there's nothing anybody else wants to do, over the course of the hour, we can move to that. Cool. All right. So you make your way on back to the Embers Ward, and you meet up with the chaplain, who is a very soft-spoken drow woman with a freshly missing eye. She grabs a big bundle of supplies and then walks with you down to the Flame Tender's Gate at the end of the area. Sorry, this music's a little... at the south end of town. And sort of takes you outside and around, and there seems to be a little outpost, little shack outpost where there are other members of the order stationed. And she starts pulling out a bunch of supplies and laying it down on a table there. She pulls out 5 scrolls, or 6 for when Tether shows up. Lays those down on the ground. A bunch of cloth strips, very thick strips of cloth, like a massive pile of them. A big pitcher of water, and also has a bunch of weapons. So there are a number of weapons available, a number of weapons of the Paling Flame available. They are... There is a dagger, a great axe, a long sword, a short sword, and a spear. Not one of each. There's as many of each as you would need, but those are the options.
Well, I know what I'm taking.
I'll take a short sword.
I'll also take a short sword.
Same.
I'll put
Can we
those
take
on
multiple?
sheets. Yeah.
How many daggers do they have?
They have 10 daggers, we'll say.
I'll take them all unless anybody needs.
They require attunement, so
Shit.
that
I
is one
don't
thing to
bet.
note.
Interesting.
Ah.
That changes things.
Does
Do all these
I-
weapons
I
require
thought it might. Yes, they all do.
I have a free attunement slot. Hell yeah. GG easy, boys.
I don't actually know how many attunements I have.
I was just wondering
You might
that.
have to unattune to something to attune to these. It's called changing up your loadouts for a specific quest.
Oh, I have...
It's game design, boys. I put a short sword on your sheet, Septon.
I would like a great axe.
Cool. You can have a great axe.
How many attunement slots do you have?
3. Unless you're an
Oh, okay,
artificer.
Everett tries to pick up a great axe.
It is 2. Make a strength check.
Oh, I'm technically attuned to my maces, which I never use. And now, for
Maybe-
story, probably never will.
Maybe unattuned to that.
Unattuned.
14.
14? You can lift it. Oh, you don't think you can swing it very good, though.
With the goblin mask on, Everett lifts it above his head.
Una, you wanted a dagger? How many?
I want a... well, I can also use a short sword.
Yeah.
But give me short sword, and I'll offhand with my psychic shit.
Cool. Everett, do you want anything?
Yeah, I think Everett will probably take a short sword.
Cool.
Or just a dagger, honestly.
Cool.
Yeah. Just
They
in
should
case.
all have one of those on your sheets. And you'll have plenty of time to attune to them as she begins the ritual of sorts. As she begins chanting words as she soaks the cloth strips in this water and begins to wrap them around your guys' bodies in airtight seals with your clothes and your armor and everything. And it takes quite some time. It takes like a couple hours to get all you done. At the end, you feel weird and kind of wet, like locked into your airtight. Your arms and fingers feel kind of weird, but She explains that this is purified water from the Festimere River, purified by the paling flame, and these cloth strips will keep their moisture to keep the Greyblight off of your skin for as long as up to 24 hours. She also hands each of you a scroll of air bubble, and a sapphire, which will allow you to use the scroll without having to make any rolls. And she explains, we can't encase your heads with cloth for obvious reasons, but this air bubble will allow you to see and breathe without being affected by the blight itself. But again, it lasts for 24 hours, so there is a time limit here.
Good to know. Thanks. Everett's gonna unattune from the Ring of Illusory Light.
Cool. You look like a ghost now.
And also a goblin.
You look like a ghostly goblin. Ghosts and goblins, huh? I'm providing you... Who amongst you can carry the most without being burdened?
Step aside.
I'm gonna provide you with some more cloth and another pitcher of this water. It won't
Great,
be
I'll
as...
take 400 pounds.
Oh, there's not that much to give you. I can give you a pitcher and enough cloth to wrap 2 people. That's as much as we can spare.
All right.
It won't be as effective as what I just did for you, but it will buy you some hours if you need it. If any of your stuff is damaged.
Cool. Thanks.
And be careful with mundane clothes and items out there. They don't do so good in the Blight.
Mundane.
Non-magical.
Just your average.
So if you have a shirt you really like, or a piece of armor or jewelry that you don't want damaged, don't let it touch the Blight. In fact, leave it here.
Septon will leave the golden ear cuffs. I think that might actually be the only non-magical thing I have.
That
on
won't
me.
matter because you have an air bubble around your head, but...
Wait, so
Oh, all right, then I'll keep them.
mundane objects could be destroyed if they touch the blight.
For too long, yeah. They deteriorate in there.
But magical objects don't deteriorate, though?
No.
Septon will leave his pan flute, actually. Because that is mundane.
Leave behind the sterile stone and... I guess, like, why I can't even bring a whole backpack, because, like, the backpack will just rot. So, R.I.P. backpack.
Oh no, not again.
Again.
More backpack-themed antics.
Wait, can I get them to wrap my backpack in?
Yeah, she'll wrap
cloth?
your backpack, sure.
But I can't open it then.
That's true.
I want to individually wrap every single item and stuff. No. I just leave the backpack behind. I'm just carrying a pitcher and cloth like on my shoulder, I guess.
She gives you a sturdy bag.
Okay.
Sorry, no, it is a sealed iron chest with backpack straps, is what I wrote down. It's a little
Alright.
backpack-sized chest that'll allegedly last longer than a leather backpack.
New backpack. Hell yeah.
I just realized, didn't we all take flasks of holy water? Is that of any use here?
These aren't unholy creatures.
Hmm.
Well,
They'll be pretty holy by the time I'm done with them. Well, I look at my great axe.
probably.
Spicy?
Yeah, probably
Um,
not.
Yeah. Oh, I flip it around to the pointy end.
There you go. Stabbing with a great axe.
Everett takes off his normal black arm jersey and folds it very nicely and puts it away.
Yeah, Shandi's gonna make sure his new drip is safely secured.
Do you take off your belt?
Nope. Belt doesn't come off.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh no.
Shandi's about to have a fucking breakdown in the Greyblight.
The belt. It does not even occur to Shanti for a second that the belt could be impacted. Like this, the belt's just part of him.
Cool. All right. Sounds good.
He is the bottomless gut.
That's true. All right, you leave all the mundane stuff you're gonna leave, and you're ready to set off. She says, "Be careful. If you see gray beasts, chances are there's a nest nearby. If you destroy the nest, they stop coming. It's the only way to stop them from coming, really."
We're playing Helldivers, baby.
It's low visibility in there. I'd estimate about 30 feet you can see, unless you got really good eyes. But stick close, stay safe, don't make any dumb mistakes.
Thanks. See you on the other side.
May the paling flame carry you through.
And also with you.
Okay.
Well, right.
Cool.
It just seemed like there was a call and response thing.
You begin walking down into the Greyblight. You have a map. You've been given a map. An enchanted map.
Wait.
Yeah.
Does it sing to us?
It's a +1 map.
Hold on.
Yes.
The Greyblight is this area of fog.
Mm-hmm.
Could we fly into it?
I guess.
Nosedive.
No, just so we're not in it for as long. We go over it and we drop.
Well,
in
I mean, your time limit isn't gonna last. The time limit is 24 hours if you're in or out of the Greyblight. That's how long it takes for these materials to stop working. So it doesn't really matter if you're in or out of it, right?
I suppose.
The water dries out in 24 hours. So if you're in there, it dries out in 24 hours. If you're not in there, it dries out in 24 hours.
My point is that the Greyblight is not a cylinder. You can go above the
You
Greyblight.
can go above it. It's pretty high,
Okay.
but you can go above it.
Okay. I'm just thinking that if for some reason we needed to fly out of the Greyblight.
I think what you're saying is flying up and over and in would technically be faster than walking through and in.
Yeah.
It would be harder to find where you're trying to go because the map is just way landmarks that you will see in the Greyblight.
Okay.
If you go from above,
probably wouldn't be able to see.
if you go from above, it's just fog.
Okay, but we could also, if say I'm in there and it's 24 hours, or I'm at hour 23,
Mhm.
and I had some way to fly up.
Yeah, you can do that.
I would then be out of the Greyblight and could just fly.
Yeah, it's
If say for example there was some flight mechanic that wouldn't stop.
yeah, but it would take it's not like 10 feet of fog. It's like
Right.
a lot of fog. You have to imagine it would take a minute to fly out of it as well.
Right. Okay.
But yes, that's absolutely. It doesn't go to the stars. It doesn't go to the atmosphere.
Okay.
There is a top to it. Cool. All right, you head on in with your map, and you begin the journey. Walking through the Blight is an unpleasant experience. It's hard to see too far with the fog drowning out sight and sound more than 30 feet away. You can barely manage to make out the waymarks on your map as you go. Hard to tell one petrified tree from another, though. With careful consideration, you can find little markings left on them that match those on your map. As you go, the lack of noise is disheartening and unsettling. It's this strange, almost fresh snow silence fills you, muffles your own footfalls, but almost amplifies strange, unknown sounds in the distance. A creak here, a scuffle there. You feel like you're walking through some alien plane that is unknowing, blinding. It's unpleasant. A few times.
Mage armor.
Cool. A few times, you will pass by what look to be corpses and houses charred to a crisp. The remains are strange, though. They're not burned black like you would expect, but burned to almost a lustrous, shiny gray. Could I get somebody to make a survival check? Whoever's holding the map.
Silver.
No. Could I get somebody to make a survival check? Whoever's leading the way in here with the map.
It's not possible to make Tether make the survival
yeah,
check.
Tether isn't here right now, unfortunately.
All right, who's
Did we
gonna
actually
take,
leave without Tether?
Tether's asleep. I don't know. We'll deal with it
I
later.
got it. Tether's
Don't think
taking
about it
a
too much.
Massive shit.
Yeah.
All right. Plus, who's good at this? Because I got a +2.
I have a +5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Survival. I got a +6.
Okay.
I'm not good at reading.
I have a +2 to the reading skill.
-1 to the reading skill.
I didn't even know your stats, and I was gonna suggest
All right,
Pier.
folks.
So
Listen, I grew up in the woods, getting lost all the time. I think I'm gonna guide us.
woods, fog, same.
As Pierre is talking, breaks the silence with sort of this like weird, like echoey voice coming from out of the bubble. It's like muffled but echoing, as though it's underwater.
Also, check this out. I can hide in this fog. I use my Mask of the Wild to make a stealth check in the fog.
Go for
That
it.
doesn't help us. Okay.
I don't know. It's just cool. I don't get to use this feature a lot, so like, okay, whatever. I'm rolling my survival check.
What's a roll?
I rolled a flaccid 20.
Nice.
Cool. You, though it is difficult to follow this map because it's not a very well-made map and the landmarks are hard to spy out, you're used to traversing the woods in the fog of the early morning. Like, you're pretty good. Your eyes are sharp. You're pretty good at picking out the small details through just gray. And you are able to lead the group there in less time than expected. And pass very little danger. You definitely see what look like signs of creatures having passed by recently, several times. Claw marks on the earth. The earth though is a little strange. The ground that you're walking on, it looks like snow, but as you like look closer, you realize it's just this like almost petrified grass, and almost ash around it. But you do see some marks, some claw marks on the earth, some taloned footprints going to and fro. But with your survival, you get the sense that none of them were here recently, unless they're able to move in ways that normal creatures aren't. But you manage to get there pretty quickly. Make your way towards the spot marked where the attack happened, which was on the outskirts of the ruins of a small village. As you approach, I'll say with that 20, you do hear the sound of entities moving around within that village. As you sort of come within 30 feet of the outer perimeter, you, Pierre, can hear there are things in there.
Turn around and I make the hand signal for there are things in there and I can hear them.
Pierre does some shit with her hands at you.
This is the village we're looking for, right?
This is where the survivors allegedly were.
Who wants to scope it out? I'll go. Unless someone thinks they have a better idea than me just sneaking my way up there.
I don't think we should separate.
I could
It's
channel
real.
my echo and send it in.
Everett, what was that?
And look
I
through.
could just go ethereal. Probably
Ethereal.
safe, yeah.
Ethereal could be interesting.
That's a good idea. I don't know how that works here. I'm assuming it works as normal, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you, scout it out?
I go ethereal, and I begin to move
Cool.
in the direction.
As you go ethereal, please make a wisdom save for me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
The
drop.
Ethereal juice It's cocked, but let's be honest about it though. Yeah, no, that's the 7.
Okay.
Before you do that, I cast Whispers. At least on Everett. Let me review how many people I can cast that on.
Cool. How many do you know?
I can't find these things to save my life.
No worries. I'm going to tell Everett what happens while you look that up. So, Everett,
Yeah.
you take 14 points of psychic damage as you go into the ethereal plane and you realize it's pure magic that you are surrounded in right now. And in the ethereal plane, it sort of reveals itself for what it is and just overwhelms and torments you immediately with just the sheer noise and scale and power of what is happening in this area. You imagine if you stay here longer, it's going to keep hurting you.
Yeah, I come out immediately. Or do I have time to, like, take one action in there or no?
Yeah, you have an action in there.
Great. For my action there, I'm going to make an Arcana check. What the fuck is going on here?
Cool.
Well, there we go. God. 26.
Cool. As you sort of get a sense for it, but leave before it hurts you more, you can sit with sort of the thought of that for a minute and realize, like, this is all one spell. This entire miles-long area is not the effect of a spell. It is the spell. Like, what is lying in the air here is the residue, or what the physical manifestation of the arcane geometry of a spell that covers this entire area. It's something that you've never heard of in scale before. Anywhere.
I try not to call out when I come back to the regular material plane. And I say via whisper, I can't go ethereal. It was just pure magic in there. Totally magic. In fact, I think that this whole area, all this fog that you see, all the little beasties, it's all just one big spell, and the residue of that spell. I can't go back in there. It's too loud.
Okay.
Come back.
Don't worry about it. Do you know... Now, hold on. If it's all one spell, couldn't someone...
Magic.
I was going to say, couldn't we cast Dispel Magic?
Yeah, you could.
See what
Only
happens.
with that easy.
Oh,
Also,
we
I
never
did it.
tried that! The Holy Order dedicated to fighting is like, oh, fuck! Oh, if only we'd done
like,
Dispel
I would-
Magic!
Like, I would respect you so much if you made the solution that dumb.
Listen, I might have. You haven't tried it yet.
I have it. I could do it.
Whispers are on everyone, by the way, for 6 hours.
Nice.
I could do it if you wanted me to.
I mean, I doubt it'll do anything, but you could try it. If you
Give it a try.
don't
Maybe
think
it'll
it'll...
at least fix like an area.
I gotta do it on something, so I can do it on like we found a nest or I don't know.
Let's hold on to it. I say we just approach together, but quietly.
If we get within 1,000 feet, I can send the echo in and see through its eyes as a scouting party of sorts.
You're definitely within 1,000 feet of the village.
I have to imagine he'd be hard to make out in all this mist.
I mean, I think that's a good idea unless someone else wants to volunteer to scout out ahead.
No, I think that's a good idea. I didn't bring my eye, so
All right,
I can't be helpful that way.
Chandi, do it.
All right, I'm gonna pull Sheko out.
Cool. I actually didn't set Sheko up on this map, so give me 1 second as you pull Sheko out. I didn't give him the right vision. But I'm gonna. Oh boy, I'm gonna.
If anybody has a quick heal, I might. I mean, I don't need it, but if we're going, if anybody has one free, might be
I don't.
useful. Okay,
Sorry.
I'll drink this. I pull out a potion, and I hit it.
All right. Let me know how much you healed for, and I am going to activate a map for you guys. Oh, wrong. Okay, there we go. So you guys are actually a little bit farther back, but I can't put that on the map. But Sheko would. You are able to move Sheko around in here.
Okay. And we're approaching from the north. I
Yeah,
assume?
you are up.
Okay.
You are up north of it, and technically you guys aren't here. You're a little farther north than here, but I don't want to remove you from the map, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have you be there for now.
Sheko gonna start creeping.
Sheko is seeing sort of the ruined, dilapidated remains of some buildings. But as he gets here, he does see a shape moving around in one of those ruins. A large, slithery shape. Doesn't seem to notice Sheko yet,
Okay.
but it is sort of slithering around.
Sheko's gonna move a little bit closer to this wall here to maybe have something to duck behind. And creep a little bit closer.
Can you make a stealth check?
Yeah.
With
A
Sheko.
stealth check.
A stealth check.
Nat 20.
All right. The Sheko now can make out what this thing is. It is this. It's hard to make out entirely because it is made of the same material as the fog that is swirling around it, but you can make out almost a snake-like body, but very much a human-like torso. Where its head would be, there's just sort of like a twisted stump.
Okay.
And there's definitely something. You see more fog coming out of another crumpled form behind one of the walls.
Okay.
Like fog seems to be emanating from there.
You said that from where we were, we could see like the outline of the.
You can see like the edge of the village, yeah. So you're like 30 feet north of where you are on the map, probably.
Okay. Okay. Sheko's gonna note that. And just secure a perimeter. To the south.
And Sheko sees another one of those things. Next to it, there's a much smaller entity that also seems sort of humanoid, but it's sort of squatting, and its back legs are significantly longer and like arched up near the back of its torso. And it is sort of interacting with the slithery-looking thing in unclear ways.
Okay.
He sees another one of those, and he also sees a large, winged, I wouldn't quite say humanoid. It's almost got a bird-like face, but you can see, like, exposed muscle and, like, weird protruding sections of its body, as well as big, leathery, fleshy wings.
All right.
And another thing spewing. Right there.
Okay. Shandi's gonna snap back to reality.
Cool.
So it looks like we have at least 6 bogeys. 3 big, 3 small. The small ones doing something with the larger ones. Hard to say in all the mist.
That's a lot. Do we know if we can at least hurt them without using the flame, or?
You can hurt them. They just don't
It
die.
hurts. Yeah. So we definitely got to execute them with the flame. Do they look like the small ones were like empowering the big ones at all? Should we like make it a priority to maybe we do something to keep the big ones at bay, and we have make sure we do like a coup de grace on the small ones?
Not a bad plan.
All right, how do we get the jump on them though? They didn't seem very observant. You were saying?
They didn't notice Sheko, but that's a lone misty figure among a lot of mist. I think as a party we might be more susceptible to being spotted.
Right.
Do we think we're safer if fighting them inside the building or outside?
So they're not like fully. They're like it's rubble and ruined walls and stuff. There's no real inside. There are a couple buildings in this village that seem more intact, but they weren't the ones that the creatures were.
We were told if we see them, we're probably near a nest.
Yeah.
And
Maybe we
need
find the
to-
nest first.
Do we need to destroy the nests, or is it we're supposed to avoid them at all costs?
The instruction was to destroy it if we can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show these guys why we're the S-rank adventurers and they're a bunch of schlumps.
We are down one of our...
I mean, 5 S-ranks. That's still like pretty amazing. All right. So here's my strategy. Unless anyone has something better, I'd say we do this. I'll try and creep forward as far as I can get before they notice me. To the group that is the closest. The second that I either am within a striking distance or they notice me, I'll charge the biggest one, keep him distracted. I'm thinking hopefully some of you quicker ranged individuals, I point at the 3 besides Shandi, might be able to then go for the nest or go for the smaller one. Rinse, repeat, we walk out of here, get paid. Any questions?
I'm not ranged anymore.
Oh. True.
I think
Okay, well, help.
no.
Or if you can, like, flank around and get a strike on the. You know.
My one addendum is it might be nice to find the nest first, just in case, because we don't want it having babies while we're trying to kill these guys, right? Like, if we can find it first and make sure it's not producing.
Well, Sheko did see 2 unmoving figures expelling a lot of fog.
Oh, okay.
Which
I'm gonna
sounds
get in
like
there.
those are the nests.
I think we found a nest.
Okay, that's what
I
we're
didn't
going
want to metagame and say what they were called when I moused over them.
Fair enough.
Here's,
for. Alright, okay.
here's an
If we
idea. I'm gonna try to get in there and throw webs on both of the nests. But anything crawling out of there has to go through the web.
Corporeal physical forms?
Yeah, they are. They are physical. They're made of like condensed fog. They are physical.
Now, I can't help but notice the swords we have from the paling flame seem to have some sort of... Would I know that they deal fire damage from attuning them?
Yeah.
Do we have any spells that could do large fire damage that we could just... Hey, there's the nest.
Well, you would know that that wouldn't matter because it's the paling flame that kills them, not just fire.
Alright.
Fancy
Still not
flame.
hearing any better plans than the one I put forward, so.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Cool.
I'm gonna start creeping forward.
All right,
I go invisible.
go and make a stealth check. Nice. All right.
I'm going to expend a use of my studs of crystal focus to remove disadvantage from the stealth check.
Nice.
Are these like stud piercings?
Yeah.
I want them to be eyebrow piercings.
All right. I could. Yeah, I'm into that.
When one of them is expended, the gleam or glow of it sort of dulls a little bit. So now I got 2 shiny ones and 1 somewhat dull one.
Cool.
Una, you went invis?
Yep.
Something also just cast invisibility on himself.
Cool.
Everyone's just like, where'd everyone go?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Go ahead and move your speed forward if you don't mind.
Hell yeah.
Do the invisibles of us also need to make stealth checks, or is it just
Well,
Pierre?
Pierre was going first, right? That was the
Right.
My whole speed, you say?
well, like a
Can
movement
go.
action. Yeah.
I can go forward too.
I'm trying to.
but-
Let me see how far can I move here. 5, 10, 15, 20. A lot. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
You get there, and this snake-like creature obviously notices you and starts to lunge at you. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot to change his name. That's so cringe. All right.
I like these names.
Busted bone.
Yeah, that's
He's
the one.
looking
That's,
kinda
that's,
busted.
that's the one I forgot to change. That's a busted gray beast. Don't worry about it. Shut the fuck up. It's a busted gray beast. Ah, Jesus. None of them worked. Fuck! What the... Give me a second. Ah. Actually, I hate this shit.
Lots of high initiative rolls. Wow. Be right back.
Yeah, this is gonna take me just a second. I apologize, guys.
That's fine.
I'm actually super curious. Wait, what's the initiative roll?
I don't know. It's initiative. You know.
It's a D20 plus Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is?
If you're talking about the number afterward, that's your dex modifier to break ties.
No, I have another one in here. Mine is D20 plus 4, which is my Dex, and then plus 2.
Bard shit, maybe?
Maybe. It's not giving me half my proficiency. Is it?
I don't know. I think
That
maybe
doesn't
it
seem-
does. All right. And bam.
Oh no! Why are they all rolling so high?
They all roll pretty fucking good, actually. All right, Septon, you're up first as you hear a hiss from the mist. Hissed from
I say
the mist.
in your mind, they see me. I'm attacking.
All right. I don't see shit.
That's true.
So I'm gonna just sort of start moving forward. Still not really seeing shit. Gonna move the rest of my movement. Oh. Wait. Nope. That's too far. Right. 30 feet. Still not seeing anything.
Uh-oh.
You see me?
I see you.
Yeah, wait, which direction did you go?
Went south.
I moved.
I
I
pretty much
moved.
went forward, directly forward.
Yeah, I went straight south. I do see Pier in the distance,
I'm ready.
right on the edge of my vision.
Readying my great axe.
I guess I'm gonna action to dash and take another. I'll take another 15 feet.
Oh, I guess I'll send a message to everybody. I'll say, I see a big one right on top of a nest. I'm going for the big one. Quick, everyone dash in and get the nest.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's an action to dash. And I will just say, I'm right behind you, Pierre.
Cool.
And inspire you with the bonus action. Ooh.
That might break
Wait a minute.
invisibility.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
I want-
though.
I don't believe it does.
It might not, because it's not an attack or a spell. So actually, you might be.
No, it's not an attack or a spell, is it?
So I think you're good.
Right then.
All right, Pierre, you are
Actually,
inspired.
I will use the rest of my movement in that case. I'll step up to there. Get a good view on what's going on here.
Pierre, you're inspired as the courageous coiled gray beast goes on up at you. Oh, come on. All right, and it is going to multi-attack at you. It's going to whip its tail at you to begin with. That is a flaccid 20.
Can I expend Bardic Inspiration to juice my AC?
Did you say to reduce it?
To
Or
juice
it?
his AC.
To juice it. Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, why are you reducing your AC?
I want to get hit
I am-
more.
No, that's
It's called
you know.
squeezy.
I don't think I just realized who I'm talking to. A person who would reduce their AC for the fun of for the sport of it, really.
Correct. Is that a D8 or a D10?
It is. You're asking me too many questions. Break inspiration attack roll. You can add it to AC, and it's currently. Why is this not on the table? It's a D10. Yes, because we are level 10 now.
Nice.
D10. A flaccid 20 does not hit me.
All right, cool. It will then
For how long? Is it just that one action, or Peter, or is it
end of turn.
the whole
That's
round?
actually good.
I believe it's like the turn.
Cool.
Sick.
All right. The second attack is a 21.
Nope.
All right. As the tail whips past you, and the mouth goes past you as well as you dodge around, feeling inspired. You do notice that it seems to, like, the mist coming off of this thing is really hot. It seems to be heating the mist, the fog, the blight within its body. All right, Shandi, you're up. If you're going to use Checo, let me know, because he's still on the map, and I can just pull him back up for you.
All right, I am going to rush forward my full 35. And yeah, I'm gonna put Sheko right here next to
It
Pierre.
is terrifying just seeing everybody's tokens go into darkness.
Ooh.
Oh my
Put
god.
him
We,
where-
we
put him
may
where
have
you
we
want
may
him.
have we may have played the last engagement incorrectly. Sorry to interrupt this turn, but it does say you can use your reaction to roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against that attack.
It's fine. We'll say it worked that time, and we'll do it right forever afterwards.
Second one would have hit me, but
Cool. Well, now we know. All right, what's Checo
Sorry
doing?
about that.
You're good. Doesn't matter.
Sheko swing. 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
And this is a short sword, correct?
With you're using the one, right?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, it's a short sword, and it's got a d6 fire, additional fire damage. And give me that separate, because it matters.
All right. Well, I rolled shitty for both of them. It's going to be 6. Short sword is slashing, right?
Yep.
6 slashing and then 2 fire.
Now, if I was smart, I would have put a place on here to do that. 6 slashing, 2 fire. Cool.
Yes.
You get the sense that the slashing does less than you expect, and the fire does more than you'd expect. And
Okay.
the fire is lethal, and the slashing is non-lethal.
Second roll. Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, dude, a 30 fucking hits.
7 slashing, 1 fire.
Okay.
And that will be it from me.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, that will be the busted gray beast over here. He's fucking busted. Yeah, he is actually. How much speed you got? You got 40 speed. As it is gonna fly out of the darkness, the fog.
Whoa.
Fangs first, or I guess, yeah, fangs first, beak first towards you, Pier.
Alright.
And that is 17 to hit you.
Not hit me.
All right, then it'll take a claw attack on you, and that'll be an 18 to hit you.
It does hit me.
Okay. You are going to take 5 points of slashing damage. And then another claw for a lot more than 18.
Yeah.
You're going to take 8 points of slashing damage. All right, this one over here can't move as fast, so it is going to go ahead and dash up here, and that's its turn. Una, you're up.
All right. I'm invisible. And I'm going to help. First thing I see was, oh no, I can't. Oh yes, I can. Wait. I can't hit him if I can only get here, can I?
You can hit the guy. This guy? Yeah, you're adjacent.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You have advantage because you're invisible.
Yes. It's a lovely thing to hear. Oh, my sheet went blank. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Thank you, found.
How about 28 to hit?
28 hits.
That would be fantastic. Okay, so hold on.
Give me the damage, the fire damage separate from the rest of it.
That was a sneak.
Yeah, give me that
that's
with your
a
normal damage and then fire.
That's a lot of d6s. Hold on. So many d6s. That's going to be 12, 16, 22, 27, 32 piercing.
Okay.
And 4 fire.
Cool. 4 points of fire damage. Sorry. 8 points of fire damage. And 32 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As you get the sense, even your sneak attack, it does a little less than you'd like it to do, but the fire is effective. Okay. Anything else from you there, Una? You are no longer invis.
Right. So, I'm gonna do my offhand psychic just to kind of see what happens.
Sure.
To kind of do a vibe check on, do they have brains? Do they have minds? 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
There. And then, I believe that's just, yeah. 6 points of psychic.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do what you want it to do, but it certainly does seem to take the psychic damage. Less than you'd like, but it
less,
does
okay.
take it.
Cool. That's it.
Cool. All right, the heroic Grey Beast nest is going to begin spawning a new Grey Beast. Everett, you're up.
He just wants to be a hero.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's bring him back.
Everett's gonna start walking into the. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as many as I get. All right. Let's see what's in 30 feet of me. Oh, lots of stuff. That's 35. Dang. No, I think we started blasting probably, right, guys?
Blast.
God, those things are awful. And I'm gonna start blasting. I need from every baddie within 30 feet of me, which is the experienced salamander, busted wing, and courageous. Can they make...
And the nest, I imagine.
The nest is actually 35, fortunately, which sucks. But I can't go any further. Con saves, please.
Con saves, yes. All right, the courageous salamander got a 18. The salamander. It's not salamander. The courageous gray beast. The experienced gray beast got a 19. They're just rolling good. And the busted gray beast got a pretty bad. He had advantage. 6.
Okay, busted fails. The other 2 succeed.
What
The
are you
busted
casting?
is going to get knocked prone by this.
What are you casting?
I'm casting Destructive Wave.
Nice.
And then the other 2 will take half of this. So the thunder damage is going to be... I'm going to do it on the thing because we have technology, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 17 thunder damage. So have that for the successes.
Okay.
And 25 radiant damage. That's a crazy roll for 5d6.
Cool.
That's insane. That's a really good roll.
All right, so this guy up here takes some damage, and he gets knocked prone. Where's my prone? There we go. He gets knocked prone, and these 2 take half of that. All right. And aren't knocked prone.
Take that.
Cool. It blasts this wave blasts through. It's hard to tell how affected these guys are by any of this. But this one does get knocked prone. Anything else from you there, Everett?
Nope.
All right. Pierre, you are up.
All right, I'm going to say, in everyone's minds, wow, they charge in really fast. I'm just going to go for the nest.
Cool.
And then I'm going to rage.
Cool.
You get a mental thumbs up.
Dick, love that. I'm going to rage. I'm going to step here, taking an opportunity attack if this guy would like to make one.
He would like to make one. At disadvantage because he's prone. And that is a natural 1, so he sticks his beak straight into the ground.
Sick. I'm going to move over to this spot here. I'm going to target the nest, and
Cool.
I'm going to start swinging.
Great.
Do I want to attack recklessly? Let me think about this. Were we warned, like, not to let them attack us, like, as little as possible?
I mean, the more they attack you, the more chance your stuff has of ripping and exposing your body to the blight.
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't any specific warnings, no.
I guess I'm not going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
First is a 23.
Hits.
Oh, it's not adding my rage bonus. I thought I got it working right. Oh, it didn't apply my rage when I rolled it, that's why. That's 20... That's max damage. That's max fire and max slashing. It's 25 points of damage.
Great.
That's awesome. 6 fire and 19 slashing.
Cool, you slash into it, and it certainly takes a lot of fire damage.
Alright, I'm gonna roll another attack. That's a 22 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that's only 11 points of damage.
How much of that is fire?
3. Sorry, make that 13 points of damage. Still 3 fire.
Cool.
It's not a rage bonus.
All right. You slash into it. It seems to be shrugging off most of the damage that isn't fire, but not all.
I'm gonna move back here.
Cool.
Then, just so since I'm raging, people have advantage against the two that I'm adjacent to.
Nice.
Well, the one's prone anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it won't be forever. All right, cool. The exuberant, swell-throated gray beast. That's a name. The smaller little critter is going to be it's going to start. It's going to take a big jump. Over to here. Oh, that wasn't where he wanted to go. It's fine. Septon, go ahead and make for me a dexterity saving throw. Is a blast, a line of blight spews out directly at you. Seems like they don't care that you're invisible.
You said a dexterity save?
A dexterity save, yes.
18.
Okay, that's a success. You're going to take half damage. So you take 14 half to 7 necrotic damage.
Alright.
At the end of his turn, the poetic Grey Beast nest is going to begin spawning another Grey Beast. Septon, you are up.
Okay. So it seems like they know I'm here even though I'm invis.
Yes.
Not awesome. So instead of trying to get away from this one, because I was going to see if I could walk away from him without doing an attack of opportunity, instead I will drop invis and see what the Pipes of Haunting do against these fellas.
All right.
I'm going to play the Pipes of Haunting.
You play the Pipes of
Good luck.
Haunting, and they will not make the save because they are all immune to the frightened condition.
All right. Then I will inspire Shandi in my turn.
Cool. All right, that courageous coiled Grey Beast is going to attack Pierre again. With the tail to begin with. That is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right, you are going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to turn its face towards Checo. With a 9 to hit. I assume that's a miss. All right, Sean D, you are up.
All right. I am going to unleash incantations. So for each action or attack action I take, Sheko gets a free one.
Nice.
Shandi is going to attack. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay. That is 8 slashing and 1 fire.
Okay.
Second attack. 16.
16 does hit.
Okay. That's 8 slashing and 1 fire. And then Checo. 15.
15 hits just barely, yep.
Okay. That's 6 slashing, 4 fire.
Okay. And then... Cool.
And then I'm going to action surge. I'm going to do it all again.
Nice.
That's another 30.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that'll hit.
9 slashing, 2 fire.
All right.
That is 28.
That'll hit.
All right, 5 slashing, 5 fire.
Nice.
And then Sheko. Cocked. 23.
23 will hit.
All right, 4 slashing, 2 fire.
All right. As you do a good chunk of damage to both the snake-looking motherfuckers out here.
And that's it.
Cool. All right. Mr. Wingman is going to stand up using half of his movement. Then he is going to pivot up here. He's going to take a beak attack at Pier first.
All
Which is a... hello? Okay. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, you are going to take 12 piercing damage plus 12 necrotic damage. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me since you took that piercing damage there.
Okay. 7.
Cool. It does not tear through any of the fragile parts of your armor. You're not exposed to the Greyblight. Then it's going to take a claw attack on Septon. That is not good. That is a 17 to hit. Septon?
My character sheet has closed for some reason.
No worries.
Say that again?
17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, nice. 12 points of slashing damage. And the second attack is a 16 to hit.
Okay, the 16 misses.
Cool. Go ahead and roll d20 for me, though.
1 second. Put that damage in. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Why is my AC...
Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me.
That doesn't sound right at all.
What armor do you
Didn't I have a shield at one point?
I don't remember.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
When I put on the cartographic breastplate,
Oh, yeah.
that dropped 1 AC. I do seem to remember having a shield.
I don't think you had a shield. I think you you didn't buy the shield because you
Didn't
wanted
get
to
the
buy the
shield.
half plate, is what you wanted to do.
That's right. Yeah, but I don't have the half plate on.
No.
So,
But you still haven't bought a shield since then.
whoops. All right, yeah. Then I take 17. You said roll a d20?
Yeah.
I don't like this. 10.
Cool. All right. You are also not exposed to the elements. All right. The other coiled gray beast is going to first whip its tail out at Shandi. That is a flaccid 20.
I will use Defensive Duelist to tank that.
Cool. Then it's going to try to bite you as well, which is 22.
Okay, that'll hit.
Cool. All right, you are going to take 11 points of piercing damage and 2 points of fire damage as this superheated fog comes out of its mouth once it's bitten into you. Go ahead and roll a
I am resistant to fire.
There you go. You only take 1 point. Yeah, because you're dragon male. Nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a roll d20 for me though.
No problem. 3.
Okay, where he bites you, sort of your forearm, he does tear through the leather, and you feel a small patch of your skin get blighted.
Alright. Probably not good.
No, Una, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the guy. Well, I'm gonna move down here so I can start getting closer to the nests. And hit the experienced guy again. Or I'll try to. 12.
12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Dang it. Then I will use I'm I'm gonna use. Please tell me this is a bonus action. Thank goodness. I'm gonna use a soul blade to teleport.
Ooh.
So I can get the fuck out of here and get. Where? I can only see about to Pier. Pier, are you near a nest?
There is a nest approximately 20 feet to my right.
Your right.
About 20 feet eastward.
East. Okay. Cool. So I can teleport 40 feet.
Nice.
Let me measure.
Do you have to be able to see where you teleport, or can you teleport wherever?
That's a great question. I do have to see it, so I can only see up to how much?
30-ish.
30-ish.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get to then. Oh, and I guess that's shown in the radius of what I can see here. So I'm gonna nope. Hold on. Let's get out of measuring. I'm gonna bloop. Hi, friend.
Cool. Anything else from you?
That'll be it.
Cool. All right, the heroic gray beast nest is going to successfully spawn gray beasts. All right.
It's spawning.
Unfortunately for the gray beast nest, it spawns one swell-throated gray beast, and that's it. That's a bummer. All right. A horrible little frogman appears. Not that any of you can see that.
Not a horrible little frog, man.
Okay, Everett, you're up.
All right. Everett's gonna walk through this misty. 1, 2. Gotta find the other nest. 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. That's enough. Let's not get any closer to these nasties. Everett is going to try. So the heroic one just birthed a beast, right?
You heard a beast being birthed somewhere, somewhere in this direction.
But the poetic gray beast is attempting to birth a beast.
It seems like it's probably gonna when it gets to its turn.
Great. I'm gonna hit that bad boy with the web. I conjure a massive, thick, sticky webbing.
I believe there is a web spell effect that you can pull out.
Oh, sick. Let me go look at that.
Let me make sure that
Summons
you
and
have.
spell effects.
Let me make
I
sure
have
that
it.
you can. Great.
Oh, and I put it in the wrong spot.
You did, but you can move it. Is this a good
Oh, I
space?
can.
Is this a good space for it? Yeah.
I think let's try to also hit the salamander
Like that?
without hitting Sheko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good to me.
All right. So what happens when web is spawned? Anything immediately, or?
I'm so glad you asked. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs, there you go.
Great.
Or enters them must make a dex save throw.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. Anything else for you there, Ev?
Nope. All good.
All right, Pier, you are up.
So I have a question. This flame on the, does it seem like whatever this what type of flame is this? The paling flame.
Yes.
Does it seem like it has the capability to ignite something?
Yeah. It seems, by all intents and purposes, to be regular flame, but it is white. It is white flame. But it's hot when it gets close to you. It seems that as though it has all the properties of normal flame, plus some cool other ones, i.e. kills for the Greyblight.
Okay. I'm gonna say is this Greyblight next to me right here also in the web?
He is in the web, yeah.
I'm gonna say, Everett, I'm to try something.
Go for it.
I'm gonna scoot here, not quite in the web. I want to.
I think I know what you're gonna do here.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I'm trying to ignite all this web basically with the paling flame.
Go for it.
Strike the web? Should I strike the beast? Should I? Oh, I guess I do take an opportunity attack stepping here as well.
You do. Actually, thank you. He's gonna beak at you. That's pretty bad. That is a 12.
That misses.
Yeah.
Okay. If I guess my question is here: if I strike at this one here, can
Will
I
that ignite it?
or should I just play? I can just play safe and.
I think if you attack it, it'll definitely ignite it. If you attack him, it might ignite it. We'll have to roll to see.
I'm gonna go for the definitely instead.
Cool.
So I'll roll an attack.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll. I don't know if Webb has an AC listed in there, Everett, but if it doesn't, I have an idea.
20, so it probably beats it.
That'll hit, yep. So the entire web, well, the web quickly is engulfed in flame and begins to burn.
Oh, here it is. The webs are flammable.
Yep.
Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away in 1 round.
Okay, we'll say this cube is it's spreading.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We'll say it spreads though, because that's how fire works, right?
Exposed to fire.
Deals, it actually has a damage. It says deals 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Nice. We'll say it spreads. Starts here. Each round it goes to an adjacent square, so I'll draw where the fire is.
Okay. Well,
Unless
that
you
was my
want to
one
rule that a
attack.
different way. You know what? I'll say you don't have to attack because exposed to fire makes me think you could just put your sword there. That's not an action. It's a free action. You know.
cool. I would like to jump.
How do I change my fucking colors of my drawing? There we go.
Let me double check my jump distance. What is yours? What's the standing long jump? It's
Yours.
I can half of
Strength
up to my
score?
strength score if I
Yeah.
move 10 feet on foot immediately before
It's
the jump.
half, I believe, if you don't do that.
So okay, my jump's only 10. Do I jump into this fire to do what I want to do? Okay. Well, wait. Hold on. Okay, no, I did light it. Does okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step back here. I went
Okay.
5, 15, 20. I'm so fast. I don't even care. 20. I'm going to move and jump into this space as I come running around the other side
Okay.
of the creature.
All right.
In.
You make a jump. As you land there, you do have to make a dex save for web.
This is against restrained, correct?
I believe so.
My bracers give me advantage on this.
Nice.
I make a dex saving throw. I guess I also have advantage because of my danger sense too. 17? That's probably actually not good enough against your DC, is it?
Yeah, Everett, what's your spell save?
Spell save is 18.
You are restrained.
Oh well. And then from here, I'm going to attack. Well, I want to ignite the square that the Grey Beast nest is in.
So you used your free action to free ignite. You can use your action just to ignite the square here.
Alright, I'm going to attack that square.
Cool. You don't have to roll an attack roll. It just will now cost an action because you've used your free action. Cool. You ignite that, and how much fire damage does the thing take? Everett, from web?
2d4.
2d4. You can go ahead and roll that, Pierre.
Cool. 8 max damage. Nice.
And
Bang.
it seems like it takes more than that.
All right, I'm gonna use my last action to attack as well.
Cool.
What the hell? I'll do reckless to rule out the disadvantage.
Cool.
That's a 21.
That'll hit.
Gonna be 12 points of slashing and 5 points of fire.
All right. It is unbelievably close to, I mean, it's taken some non-lethal damage, but it's unbelievably close to almost being gone. It is not yet gone, though, unfortunately.
I call out to everyone who has a ranged attack and can finish this thing.
Not a lethal one.
Yeah, I can't reproduce the paling flame, unfortunately, but I could hit it.
It is currently burning in the paling flame right now on account of the web burns for the rest of the round, so if you get it to 0, it'll die.
Oh,
Well, when my turn comes, when I'm back
only
around, I
some
can
cool lady had gifted me a bow earlier. Oh, wait.
I say, Una, I know you're out there.
This is my first time using a bow.
Wait, Una, didn't you get daggers from them?
I didn't take
No,
the
you
dagger.
Didn't
Short
take the
sword.
daggers. Okay. I was gonna say you could throw the daggers.
Because I had
true.
to attune. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you would have to
True.
tune each one.
Yeah. You got a bow? Who gave you a bow?
It was me.
Oh.
I bought one.
Some cool lady.
Huh?
Oh.
Because I bought some other stuff I wanted Una to use.
She was like, "Here's an arrow," and I was like,
Similar-
"For what, giant slaying?" I was like, "I don't have a bow."
Similar to how we play Baldur's Gate, I just give stuff to Chelsea and expect her to use it.
And gets mad at me when I don't use it.
Una
so.
pulls out a fucking bow.
Then I was like, okay, cool. And then I retroactively like just bought arrows as well.
Yeah, there you go. Might as well.
Nothing but a source of additional action economy. For me.
Aw, how sweet.
You should keep that for our vows.
Yeah, put that in the vows for sure.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm going to use my bonus action, and I am going to use my Knight of the Crown feature. Una, you may take a reaction now to make an attack roll against this nest.
Okay, well, I can't yet because I gotta dip it in the flame first. I'm not close enough to the flame.
No.
It's on fire.
In the flame.
It's currently burning in the
On
flame, so if you do enough
fire.
damage right now, it will die.
You know how it makes that sound?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say it does have half cover because of the big ass snake in front of it, so that does increase its AC a little bit.
You could do it.
Got it.
Finish it.
Do I get any? I get no advantages for this.
No advantages
Just
except
sheer.
your own
Get
dex.
advantage.
Oh yeah, that's true because Pier is there and raging.
I'm raging.
Excuse me. You get advantage.
Oh, you're so right.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, even with the cover.
80.
And sneak attack. Yep.
Had so many ones. Fuck me. $22 points of damage.
22 points of damage is more than enough. As the arrow flies through into Pier, what you see is the neck of a blighted man dressed in armor. The thing just crumbles into that gray dust that you saw before and continues to be consumed by the paling flame.
Broadcast out. That's one. Now the other.
All right.
Where is the thing?
Speaking of the other, a little guy. Oh no, it's not even a guy that came out of that. This little frogman is gonna jump over to you, Una. He doesn't get his breath back, but he does get 2 attacks on you. He'll start by slapping his meaty frog hand at you.
The fuck?
That is that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, you are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he slaps you. And then he's going to open his big frog mouth, but it's full of sharp teeth, and he's going to try to bite you with those sharp teeth. But that's only a 10 to hit, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
All right, that's his turn. That will bring us back to Seppin.
I cannot actually see the other nest,
Nope.
but I did see where the frog came from.
Yes, you did.
So I'm going to attempt to teleport towards it.
Runs the other direction.
No, he came from like around here, if I remember.
He did jump out of the
Seems-
fog in that direction.
So Septon is gonna do a little face step. Oh, come on, Foundry. Face step, 30 feet. Ugh.
What happens in the area you left when you face step?
Nothing.
Ah.
It's the area where I arrive
Ah.
that fire explodes out of. I think?
Yeah, you're orange right now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's fire.
Yes.
Cool.
Huh.
Yeah, fire happens.
That's still pretty far, isn't it?
Yeah. You see the other nest, and you see another little frog fella up on the rubble there.
Alright, I will... Let's see, can I run the rest of the way there? Yeah, I will run the rest of the way. Through there.
Cool. You clamber up on that rock there.
Yeah, and I will just start with the short sword hacking away at the nest.
Cool.
Let's... is it ready to make attacks?
Yeah, it should be. It's just a short sword with some fire damage
Just a
attached.
short sword. Does a 27 hit?
That does hit.
Right. And I'll make my 2 attacks. I think this is a... Short sword's a Valor Bard weapon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, the second one is a 14.
14 does just barely hit.
Oh, okay. Then I will roll... Ooh, is it set
It's
up
a
for
stationary-
damage?
Yeah, I added damage to it, so it should work.
You did. Alright. Then I will roll 2 damages. That is... The first one is...
Give
Break
me
that up
give
for
me
me.
fire together and not fire together.
Alright, they're going to take a total of 9 fire
Nice.
and 15 non-fire.
Okay. You slash into this thing, and the fire does a lot. The not fire doesn't seem to do much of anything.
Alright.
All right. Anything else for me there, Septon?
Nope. That is my turn.
All right. The courageous coiled gray beast. We'll make a dex save. Ooh, that's bad actually. 10. So it is also restrained. We'll do that for restrained. Nope, that's exhausted. Fuck me. We'll do that for restrained. I'm doing it to you too. Okay, so it has disadvantage on its attack, its tail attack on Sheko. So that's like a 9. That'll miss.
No, it
And it's
doesn't
gonna
hit.
try to bite Sheko again at disadvantage and get an 8. So that is also a miss, as it is thrashing around in this fire, which will spread soon. Shandi, you are up.
Okay. Sheko is going to take 1 step in this direction.
He
And I'm
is-
going to use my
Needs to make a dex save. Oh, he's not real, so he doesn't have to make dex save, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he would take damage, but
No, it's just restrained. I assume he's immune.
I'm going to
that.
use my boon to get rid of Sheko and heal Pierre for 2 hit die.
Nice.
Ooh, I get mad because I have. Do you still have that fish boon?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
permanent.
used.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so you get max from the heal?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the pendant I got, my heals are doubled, so you get 40 hit points back.
Jesus Christ!
That's a D12. I'm rolling D12,
no.
so I just got 48 hit points.
I think it's my. Is it? I
It's
think it's my hit die.
Shandi's
Oh,
hit
oh,
die.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just treat it like you roll max. That's awesome.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna just.
That was crazy. What the fuck?
I'm
Uh-oh.
full health.
Okay, I might have to throw some harder shit at you guys.
Well, I mean, the downside is
we could just do
I
that.
can't summon Sheko for
Oh yeah, roll that.
one more turn.
Fucking okay.
All right, then the real Shandi is gonna keep just keep slamming on the salamander up here. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 slashing, 2 fire.
Okay.
Second attack. Cocked. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Another 10 slashing and 6 fire.
Okay. That'll be 6 fire, you say. Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? Never mind.
No.
I forgot. I didn't realize that the boon is an action, not a bonus action.
Oh,
So.
yeah, no worries.
In that case, I guess I'll spend my bonus action doing something. I'll shift.
Cool.
And then that'll be it for me.
All right, the winged gray beast is going to take a beak strike at Everett. That is a 14 to hit.
That's a miss. Thank you, Mage Armor.
It's going to take its first claw attack against you. That is 15.
Pizza pizza.
Okay. So that is 12 points of slashing damage. And its second claw is 13, so that'll be a miss. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
16.
Cool. All right. You're good. The spiteful, swell-throated gray beast is right next to Septon. It is immediately going to try to blast you with a line of blight. So go ahead and make another dex save for me, Septon.
Why do they keep doing this?
Well,
Why is it? Has this only happened to me so far?
yes.
Dex save is 21.
All right, you're taking half damage again. That is... Ooh, it's a better roll. Ooh. Okay. $33 halved to 16. Right? Yep. Take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Ah!
All right, the experienced coiled...
No.
Oh, no.
No, Foundry.
Oh.
That number that I typed in, not some other number you made up.
The experienced coiled gray beast is going to whip its tail at you, Shandi. That is a 14 to hit, which I assume misses.
That's a miss.
And a 15 to hit, which I assume also misses.
That's a miss.
All right, Una, you're up.
And wait,
Ooh.
because I never do this because I'm usually not shifted, but because I ended its turn next to me, I get to move a free 10 feet away.
Nice. Yeah, you never
Right.
shift, do you?
No, because I got better things to do with my bonus action usually.
You can go ahead and move yourself. I gave you free movement, and then I'm taking it
Start.
away.
Making my way over towards the other nest.
All right, Una, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna hit the frog.
All right. He's exuberantly looking at you.
With that, or wait, what are, so technically I do have the bow out. Does it cost an action to switch?
Free action
Sword.
to pull your sword, but also free action to stow. So you could drop the bow on the ground and pull your sword for free.
Drop it.
Cool. I think that's technically how the rules work.
Oh, that was such a long roll and so sad. 11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Offhand to get a little something in there.
Mhm.
Wow. Nope, same.
Oof. Yeah, this guy's slippery. He's juking around exuberantly. Anything else for me there, Una?
No.
All right, the heroic nest begins to spawn another gray beast. Everett, you are up.
Gotta go find this heroic nest.
So you are concentrating on web. Let me make sure that we have that. The web is burning, but it is holding one of the creatures and Pier.
I'm going to let go of web.
Oh, okay. You're getting rid of it.
Yes, so that pier can be released. God, and there's no way I get through these big boys, is there? How are they looking?
It's like almost impossible to tell. They have no real. They don't have like. They don't bleed. They're not slowing down or speeding up in any given way, and they're not things that you really recognize.
All right, then. I'm going to probably do something stupid. Let's Misty Step, maybe, to get around them, beyond them. So 30 feet will put me there. So I'm gonna hop over there. Misty Step action. Haha! I have found you. Cool, but I can't take any actions this turn, I guess.
You can take actions, you just can't cast
I
any more leveled
cast
spells.
any spells. So I'm just gonna take a little walk along to the side here, and I'm gonna stab the exuberant little gray beast.
Cool.
With my dagger. I don't know when the last time I actually used
I do.
the weapon was. Oh, you do?
Yeah, we all do. It was an important test.
Here we go. Just a straight up strength up and down to hit, right? Because I'm not proficient with the dagger.
Yes, or dex because it's finesse.
Yeah, I think you can still choose if you're using strength or dex.
I think I'll choose dex then.
But you are, I think you are proficient with daggers. I think wizards are proficient with daggers.
Oh, sick. Okay.
I think everybody's
well, then...
proficient with daggers, but I can double check that.
Yeah, daggers are...
Cool, then that is 9 plus 4 is 13 to hit as I swing my dagger.
A 13 does not hit, but you are proficient with daggers, if that'll change anything.
Sorry, Una. I was proficient with daggers, but it's still 13.
Okay, cool. That is a miss, yes. Okay, Pier, you are up. There are no more burning webs around you. The fire would have spread this turn, but it goes away.
All right, back in the fray. Shuffle on down to here. I call out in my mind, since I can't see anything, do you need help over there? Or should I take on these big guys?
Who are you talking to?
Everybody. I guess not you, since you're right next to me, but all the people who are like over towards the west that I can't see.
I'm gonna head over and fight the nest with Septon.
There's just one little guy over here, but I'm focusing on the nest. I'm kind of hurt though, so I could use help.
I'm on my way to help as well.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and target. Sounds like they got it, so I'm going back to plan A. Plan A! Back to plan A, everyone! And I start going for the big guys.
Alright.
I'm gonna start by attacking this one next to me. I roll.
The, courageous fella?
Gray beast.
Right.
Not reckless. 27.
Cool. That'll hit.
Attack rolls. No, I said that's fine. That's gonna be 16 points of slashing and 4 points of fire.
Cool. 4 points of fire, you say. Alright.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do another as well. It's a 17 in my attack roll.
17 does hit, yeah.
Okay, sick. And that's gonna be another 10 points of slashing, 3 points of fire.
Alright, 10 points of slashing. 3 fire. Cool.
Alright. How's it look like it's doing? I've hit this thing a bunch so far.
Again, really hard to tell.
Okay.
With just like because like you hit it and the fog comes out. The fog's already kind of coming out anyway. It's maybe slowing a little bit though. Like it's certainly not like doing well.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, do I Knight of the Crown or do I do something else? Uno, what are you wielding right now?
My short sword.
And you're fighting that little.
This fucking frog.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and step here.
Alright.
Provoking an opportunity attack.
Yes, you will. It's going to be a bite. And that's an 18 on the die, so that's going to hit you.
Oh, that hits me.
Alright, so you're going to take 15 points of piercing damage and 2 points of fire damage. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me as well.
Okay. 6.
Cool. Alright, your armor stays firm, but you do take that damage. Only person who's blighted right now is Sean D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my Knight of the Crown as bonus action. Uno, you may take an attack. You have advantage against this little dude next to you. If you hit, you add a d8 to the damage roll.
I'm about to make frog soup. I rolled 2 3s.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably not going to hit.
Oh, man.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not. He's ducking and a dodging. No one can hit this fucking frog, dude. He's frogging out.
I respect this frog.
All right, anything else from you?
I'm a lost cause, Pierre. Don't look at me.
It is the frog's turn.
I had my turn, and I say, well, if the frog kills you, the frog earned it.
The frog regains its breath weapon, so it's going to counter down to here. Everett, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Oh, you bet.
What about Pier?
Yeah, you can too.
Pier does.
That's 12.
Just
12 is a miss.
this fucking.
Let me show you how it's done.
No one can hit the fucking frog. Oh, somebody can hit the fucking frog. Good, roll your
Mother
damage.
this thing.
It hasn't taken any damage yet, so.
10 points of slashing, 2 points of fire.
Do
it
better.
It does not die.
I'm sorry.
And then it's gonna open its big frog gullet and go brat. A bunch of blight is gonna come out, and I need Pier and Una to both make dex saves.
Yikes.
And you both have features about this, I believe. So danger sense will work in this situation.
Right, okay. Nice.
I have what about this?
It's a dex save for area of effect damage, so
We're a couple of
you're a rogue,
ladies.
so it'll be okay.
Say what I said. Say that we're Dexy ladies.
Yeah, say that.
I rolled a 16.
That's
15.
a success, and success. So, Una, you take no damage because you're a rogue.
Yep.
And Pierre, you take 22 half to 11.
Necrotic?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, that will bring us back to Septon. Although it is 10. Do we want to call it here and pick up from next time?
I mean, Septon's just gonna kill the other nest on his turn, and then this could be over. Right?
He's probably not. He's probably not gonna kill the nest this turn.
No.
We can pick up. I mean, we can pick up next
I can
time.
give it a good blast next. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do.
Tomorrow's
I
a
can give it
holiday,
blast.
so.
Oh, tomorrow's a holiday. Let's do one more. Let's do one more round if we're all cool with
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say I can go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Cool. We can do one more round.
All right, it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna take 2 more swings on the nest.
All right.
Focus the nest. That's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
And a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 8 piercing and 2 fire. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, the nest is not, I mean, it's taking damage, but not like a lot.
Not great.
It is currently actively spawning creatures as well.
Yeah. Any help over here would be appreciated.
Aye, Captain.
I will
Coming.
as a bonus action, actually. Grab the whip. Which, while it will not work, I will start spinning it over my head to make this little guy make a saving throw.
Okay. What is it
It will.
against?
It is a 15 wisdom save.
And what's the effect?
Disadvantage on attacks and dex
It's
saves
not a particular
until the
thing.
end of the next
Cool.
turn.
He
No,
got a-
it's not like a
He got
fear.
a nat 20, I'm afraid.
All right, well, that's my turn.
Cool. All right, the courageous coiled gray beast is gonna slither on down here. He's gonna try to bite Pier first. That's an 18 on the die, so that'll hit you. 9 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage. Go ahead and roll that d20 for me.
6. I think I rolled 6 on every single
You
one.
roll 6 on a lot of them, and that's good. That's good for you. And then it's gonna whip its tail at Una.
Una, no!
That is a 26 to hit you, Una.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just end it.
Probably won't.
Go on without me.
Suicidal.
What?
11 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Ooh, fun.
Shandi, you are up.
All right, I am going to move. For my rolling on Echo, this would be the turn I can't summon it, right?
Yes.
Last turn didn't
Last
count.
turn is when he went away, so this is the no summon turn, and then
Okay. What's the... I can't clamor on this rubble, can I?
you can. It's just difficult terrain.
Okay. That was 20, 25, 30, 35. Cool. Easy. Do I have Septon? We'll deal with that soon, I promise. For now, I'm going to attack the hive.
You are not next to the hive. You're next to the frog.
Okay, alright, I'll attack the frog.
I say as if I'm blighted. I'm not.
Yeah, you're blinded.
are.
Yeah, you feel your arm like, you know, when you get wax on your finger, like hot wax, and then it hardens and it feels weird. Your arm feels a little like that right now.
Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. 24 to hit.
That hits the frog.
4 slashing and 3 fire on the frog.
Okay.
Second attack is 22 to hit.
That will hit.
5 slashing and 3 more fire.
Okay. Nice. Frogging. Anything else from you?
No.
Cool. All right, the winged gray beast is going to come down here. Going to take its beak attack on Pier, which is 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does it?
So 10 points of piercing damage. And
Piercing
nice.
damage.
And 8 points of necrotic damage. Go ahead and roll that d20 for me.
Oh, what if it was another 6? That'd be great.
What was
It was an 11.
Okay, you're still good. We'll take a claw on Everett, which is a 10, so that's a miss, and then another claw on Everett, which is a 26. So that'll probably
Miss.
hit.
Absolute
Yeah,
miss.
it's a miss. You're
Right.
right.
Numbers. No, you hit.
That's
What-
10 points of slashing damage.
Ah.
Go ahead and roll that d20 for me.
Ooh, 19.
Cool. Yeah, you're still safe from the blight. The spiteful, swell-throated gray beast is the Frog next to you two. Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not. So he's gonna try to slap Septon.
Don't slap me.
He's slapping you. That's a 14, so he's not slapping
That
you.
misses.
Then he'll
He's
try
not
to
slapping me.
they'll try to bite you then. That is a the 16. So
Also not happening.
he's Fraugen. All right, the experienced coil gray beast over here is going to do what it did last turn. It's going to try to bite Pier, which is a 19 to hit.
It's
All right. That is 9 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage. Go ahead and roll that d20. And then he's going to whip her tail at... Ooh! Una, that is a natural 20.
5.
5. Okay, so as the... We'll get to the natural 20 in a second. As bites into your armor sort of at your neck, you do start to feel some hardening on your, like, clavicle area. As the blight starts to seep in. All right, Una, natural 20 on the tail at you. So that's going to be a lot more damage. 20 points of bludgeoning damage to you. You can uncanny dodge that if you like. Unless you've already used your action, but I don't think you have.
I have not. Yeah.
All right, your turn, Una.
All right. Pierre, which one were you attacking?
East.
Courageous? Great.
Oh,
Great.
you know what? You know, you guys, that was the wrong monster. He attacked you twice in one round. Go ahead and regain the damage you just took. That was the courageous gray beast. That should have been the experienced gray beast's turn, who isn't next to you. That's the wrong guy. So go ahead and remove all that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tommy. We're gonna go ahead and roll the bite on you.
It's like he's gonna miss.
The bite is a...
It was just Una that undid that too, or?
You should also undo it, because it was the same... I took the turn with the wrong guy. I took the turn with the wrong guy, so remove that. The bite is a 13 to hit you, Everett.
Hey!
Cool.
No,
And the tail is an 18 to hit you.
that'll hit.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage your way.
Oh,
As he
get off of me!
bonks you. All right, Una, you're up. That was stupid.
Do
I
I
apologize,
take the one
guys.
where I'd get sneak, or do I kill this fucking frog?
The frog's looking kind of okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I know you don't really know how they look, but the frog's not that close to death.
Alright.
You do a lot of damage, so who knows?
Not really. If I don't have sneak, I don't
That's
do
true.
a lot.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go to the salamander.
I think you mean gray beast.
No, it's a. What do you mean? It says salamander. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it doesn't. Not anymore. I fixed it. Wait, no, it still says salamander. What? Fuck.
Does a 28 hit the salamander?
No, but it does hit the gray beast. Look at that. It says gray beast.
Okay. So hold on. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. With my lady by my side.
I can't read what that says until later, Phoenix. So why don't you share it with the group?
It says salamander
No.
and hardly gray beast.
So many ones. I'm gonna scream. I hate everything right now.
Is this Una or is this Chelsea?
They are one and the same.
Always play yourself. That's on a big muscle mommy.
Okay. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Nope, I lied. That is... Hold on. That's 15 points of piercing damage.
Nice. That's pretty good.
And 6 points of fire damage.
Nice. 6 points of fire
With
damage. Actually.
Hailing flame.
Yes, with your short sword.
Sword.
Okay. This not salamander, this gray beast is looking bad. You can now tell it's starting to sort of like lose its form. Not that it's turning into fog so much as it's just starting to like kind of fall apart. Little bits of it are like crumbling off onto the ground. Alright, anything else for you there, Una?
I'm just gonna turn to this frog. Because why the hell not?
Taking a bonus action attack on that frog?
Yep. And hold on, I'm only gonna say what happens if I hit this thing.
Okay.
Okay. Does a 17 hit
It does.
for flavor? Because what's actually happening is just using my offhand.
Yeah.
But I am
Well, what's
putting my
happening,
hand-
though?
I'm putting my hand on this frog's face. Or I guess where its brain would be. And just psychic energy into it.
Alright, roll your damage.
I just hate it so full max damage.
How much is that?
9 points
Nice.
of psychic damage.
Alright, as you pulse your psychic energy into where this thing's brain should be, and its big frog eyes widen for a moment, and then it croaks and licks your hand with its tongue.
Oh.
Anything else from you there?
That's it.
Okay, the nest spawns the gray beast. Or it spawns 3.
Uh-oh.
And when I say or, I mean it definitely spawns 3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's not looking great.
No, things look bad for us.
It's a bad part of the room to
Next
be in
time,
right now.
aw.
Yeah, because that, I mean, we're not done yet. We got two, we got 2 year turns left, and then Chelsea's frog, and then it will be next time. But Everett, you're up.
Not let that frog take my turn.
It's looking like everybody's looking too good right now. Everett takes a step this way. I'll take the whatever you gotta hit me with.
Yeah, he's beacon yet.
Beat me.
Oh, he might miss. Probably not. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
11 points of piercing damage and
Oh, that's
3
bad.
points of necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Roll a d20.
Oh, I'm looking awful.
Yeah, that's the biggest boy.
6.
6. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Now that I have every single creature within 30 feet of me, it's time to blast, baby.
All right.
Yeah, destructive wave. Con saves from everybody on the board. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the Fraugs.
Does that include us?
No,
No,
he gets to pick.
everybody I don't like.
Cool.
All right. So Chelsea's frog rolls a 16.
Fail.
Okay.
Not my fault.
It's your frog. He likes you. You're friends now. The stylish frog rolls a 19.
Success.
And the spiteful frog rolls a 12.
Fail.
Okay, so the stylish frog is the only one that succeeded so far. That's good to know. We'll do Snakeman next. The experienced snake guy definitely fails. He rolls a 10. The courageous snake guy rolls a 15.
Fail.
Cool. And then bird guys have advantage. Oh my god. That's a 10 on the busted one. And a 19 on the resolute one.
Success on the resolute.
Okay, so the only two that succeed are the stylish frog and the resolute bird.
Okay, everybody else is knocked prone.
That's huge.
And they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5d6. So 15 thunder damage.
Okay. And how much radiant?
23 radiant damage.
Okay, so 38 in total, but that is going to be halved. 18. Okay, so the courageous gray beast over here does fall unconscious. It is not dead, it is unconscious. I know that says dead. Don't worry about it. This bird... This bird is not unconscious because it actually has barely taken any damage at all. But it is prone. The snake next to you... is not unconscious, but it is prone.
My god.
The frog... I mean, they're taking damage. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but prone is... I mean, that's great for me. Consider looking awful.
I hate to tell you, Chelsea, your frog is fine. I mean, he's prone, but he is fine.
Prone, you say. Something that could...
this frog over by Peter, next to Sean D, does fall unconscious. Not dead, but unconscious. And this one does that. Okay. And then these two take a lot less damage. And don't get knocked prone.
Do the nests take damage?
The nest does not take damage. But you do knock, like, everybody down.
A moment of respite, maybe?
Most everybody. There's still a frog and a bird standing strong. Alright, anything else from me there, Everett?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink drink my last potion. I think that's bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay, cool. Oh god, oh lord, it's everywhere. 1 second.
You spilled the potion?
Yeah. 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6 HP.
What's your passive perception, Everett? And actually Sean D, for that matter.
That's a really good question, and I wish I remembered what it's calculated.
10 plus your perception.
Oh, then still 10.
Okay.
15.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, Pierre, you're up.
All right, so first I am going to execute the one next to me with my Paling Flame weapon.
Go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
Okay. 18 with advantage.
All right, that'll hit and kill.
Is this... Oh, okay.
You don't have to. You had to do 1 damage to kill him, so you're good. As he dies, he does not dissipate. He does die. Its body sort of turns brittle and crumbles a little bit, but it stays corporeal.
All right, I am going to. Am I able to keep moving back and? Well,
there's
frog
no
opportunity attack against
the
me.
frog will get an opportunity attack, but he is prone, so.
The idea is I want to move back and forth between these two spaces to expend all my movement.
Yeah, you can run back and forth really fast.
Wait, hold on, let me think about it. Feel it.
I mean, but you have another attack in your attack action right now.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
20. Let me just make sure that the 30. 5. 45. 50. Oh no! The math doesn't work out the way I need it to. How do I make this work? Think about this. This is hard to use, this item, to use up all your movement.
Yeah, because you have a lot of movement.
I have so much of it.
It's not really designed for somebody who min-maxed movement speed.
Not, unless I just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
The fight
40,
is put on
45,
pause because Pierre has to do
55.
math.
Okay, that's it right there.
Okay, you are going to take
Oh,
2
hold on.
attacks of opportunity with this
Let me
route.
think, is that worth it though? Is that fuck it, it's worth it.
Okay,
I'm doing it.
we'll start with the frog's attack of opportunity.
Pierre just runs back. I'm trying to like juke and dodge and like.
This looks absolutely
The frog
insane.
does have disadvantage because he's prone, so he gets a 12. That's probably a miss.
That's a miss, yeah.
And the snake also has disadvantage because he's prone, and he also gets a 12. That's a miss.
All right.
As you just run back and forth next to like a
I'm trying
crazy
to bait
person.
out all their attacks. It'll make sense in a second. Una, bear with me. You're gonna love this. All right.
Okay.
So next, I'm going to start wailing on this busted winged gray beast.
Cool.
Let me think. I am going to use my relentless old belt to take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And make an additional 2 attacks. So I'm gonna make 2 against this guy right now.
Cool.
Right now. I guess I don't need the reckless since I have advantage anyway.
You do currently have advantage,
Oops, that was not advantage. Ignore that. Ignore that.
yeah. I can't even see it, so you're good.
Okay, it was a crit fail. Question for Foundry: do you want me to just reroll with advantage or reroll just 1 die?
You can reroll
Yeah,
with
just-
advantage. That's fine.
If I make a mistake, I usually always just reroll it from scratch. And
Yeah, just reroll it from scratch. That's okay.
Okay, that's 27.
That'll hit.
It's gonna be 16 points of slashing, 4 points of fire.
Okay.
All right, and another one. That's a 16 to hit.
That does
Oh wait,
not.
sorry, that's advantage. I'm
Advantage,
sorry,
yep.
advantage. Okay, it's 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 11 slashing, 4 fire.
Okay.
In place of my 4th attack, instead I am going to make a grapple check and attempt to pin the frog to the ground under my boot.
Okay. All right.
I already had advantage though.
Yeah, this is funny though.
I appreciate it.
I can see how much this frog is affecting me.
All right, it will make a acrobatics check.
It's a contested. Yep, I'm going to make my athletics check. I'm raging, so I have advantage.
Okay.
I have disadvantage because of my exhaustion.
Okay, so flat roll. 13 from the frog.
If I use my thing to rule out this, does it work that way? Expend your reaction to use. Oh, it uses my reaction to use 1 charge to remove disadvantage from a roll I'm about to make.
Yeah, so that would work. That would pull you to advantage.
We're doing it. 27.
You grapple this frog to the ground with your foot.
Sweet, and then I look at Una and I expend a knight of my crown. And I say, finish it, Una.
You can use your reaction to finish it if you'd like.
I know how much this will mean to you.
So much advantage.
You've got mega advantage right now.
Okay. Ooh. That was close. That was a teeter-totter. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
I would...
Don't worry about rolling damage. You needed 1 fire damage. How does this frog meet its end, Una?
Under
Una-
my boy.
Yeah, Pierre's got its boot on the chest.
Una does the little, like, twirls the... I almost said knife. It's a sword. She does a little flourish, twirl around.
Straight through this frog as it also crumbles into
Oh, they don't have blood, do they?
almost
Oh,
like
I want
chalk.
blood to find chalk splatters across my face.
Sort of hits you. Yeah, that frog's dead as fuck. Goodbye, frog.
Or Shawnee and Septon are like, guys!
Shawnee and Septon are doing a
Don't worry
fight,
about it.
and they're just hearing frog massacre happen in the middle distance.
We need to finish Una's personal vendetta against this frog.
All right. The Resolute Winged Rabies doesn't get a turn because it spawned this turn. Shandy, at the end of the round, you do notice a figure peeking out from behind this rock. Not a gray beast, but a humanoid-shaped figure in a almost dark gray burlap cloak with a metal helmet on top, sort of peeking out around the corner at you.
The non-blight.
And that will be the end of the round and the end of our session. We'll pick up
Oh my gosh.
right from there next time, though I imagine Tether might make a surprise entrance from the north. Guys, you left without me!
Guys!
Michael is not happy. We abandoned Tether.
Well, it's not your fault. It's sort of my fault, but
He asked for the text play-by-play, so
oh,
that's what I've been
you've
doing.
been keeping him updated.
You, I hope that at the very beginning of the night you said Tether is taking a big shit and then said nothing else.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, he would have not liked that.
Every
We
time I asked
started
her, I
we
was
started with
Bullshit.
Phoenix controlling Tether, but she failed a constitution
He just
Control
kept,
after some bad chili.
he just kept having her go to the bathroom. We don't
It
know
was weird.
why. When he had control over that was what he kept telling us he was gonna do.
It's what my character would do.
It's what Michael's character would do under my control.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Shar, for the raid. That was awesome. If you're not currently playing a TTRPG with your friends, you absolutely should be, because it's the only hobby where you can take a big shit and miss the whole thing. You can't do that in any other game. All right. We'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.